No, the boss supposed to move back at you with another slip slapper. You hear me? I know you see the title part 2 of this cooking. You hear me? Today's Sunday. We got Soul Food Sunday. A big long family reunion table of food too. Eat all you can eat, baby. Got all you can eat going on this Sunday, man. Y'all come on back in here and we gonna get this thing right, man. We gonna get it cracking. See what's going on with this volume, bro. Cause I ain't never had no this much trouble in my life dealing with this shit. But y'all know how they do it when the truth coming out. All right, thank you, Dion. Thank you. I sent it to you, bro. So whenever you ready, you can hit that thing, and I bring you on up. And I bring you on up. Yeah, we back. We back. So like I was saying, bro, it's a lot of stuff that goes on, and when people want to say bring context, 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 I don't be wanting to hear all that because everything don't need context sometimes, bro. If a person show you something, believe that part. Don't try to put no context on it. You know what I mean? Like first case example, you see a person mid-range shot not there, and the only thing he could do is drive the basketball. But when you see people stop him from doing that and make him go to his next move or next tool in the bag and he ain't got it, you don't need no context all the time. That's all I'm saying. Just to break that part down. Why the fuck we always got to use context? Like the man already showed you who he was. Every year you got to use context of why this ain't happened, why that ain't happened. Man, we not about to be doing all that, man. We not about to be doing all that. And like these eyes do work, So Shannon Sharp was bringing up every year the role player was scoring. With like I say, you notice he left out 2019. He ain't bring that up. But then where he started was 2020. So the reason why I wanted to do this video, because by me having Trent Rantine on, I be wanting to get this shit off too. Everybody get this shit off. So it kind of like threw me for a loop because I couldn't really like finish the whole segment before I brought them on. But it's neither here nor there. I'm gonna do it right now though. You know, to be honest with you, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like I say, some things just don't need no context. Some things just don't need no context to it, bro. This ain't about hearing it because we done heard it already. I just want to show you some numbers though. And salute to Ryan Time for bringing those facts. Before Kobe tore his Achilles, this man was averaging 27, 5, and 5. But you notice how they always pump up the role player 27, 7, and 7 for a career. But you need context with that shit. Everybody can't make the playoffs. Kobe gave us a solid fucking career, a wonderful, amazing career. And my old thing is with that situation, the man not even much here to defend himself. So who gonna defend him? Me, me. I'm here to defend him. And I wasn't even much a Kobe fan like that, but I respect greatness. You got to give props where it's due. And if y'all want to put context on it, why y'all don't never put context on the man never ran? He got his ass whipped by boss and he stayed and got his lick back. Can't say the same for everybody. You just can't. So uh I want to show y'all some numbers. They like numbers. That's what they do with this longevity. They always talk about his numbers. He got the most this, he got the most that. So let's talk numbers then and see what kind of effect it had on people. You see? And the only reason why I'm doing this video, to be honest with you, because how you try to shit on Kobe, dog, that was fucking a disgrace. And then you say you like numbers. You always bringing it. He averaged 25. He averaged 30. Let's break it down. Because I don't like the way you put that championship on that bitch, but you ain't say nothing about the rest of them when you were saying them numbers. So I'm going to help you out, SlowSki. I'm going to help you out, SlowSki. What's up, Octavius? Man, I ain't know you wasn't blued up, man. What's up, man? We big yoing over here, baby. We big yoing over here. We crip walking like a motherfucker. Dub C, baby. Check this shit out. I want y'all to see this. And I ain't gonna lie to you. It's funny to me. It's real funny to me. But guess what? I got the facts. He had the facts, but he wasn't telling you all of it. He wasn't putting no context on his shit. So let me help him out since y'all like numbers and context. Context. Some other greats. You got Elgin Baylor, you got Will Chandler, you got Terry West, you got James Worthy, you got you got Braun. He was 25, 8, 10. Championship. What's up? What's up? And then he went 25, 8, 8. Hold on, go straight to the point, baby. 6, 29. Hold up, there we go. Listen to these numbers, and then I'm gonna show you the results since they like contact. Contact. What is it? Put content on it? Whatever the fucking word. I don't even know the word. That shit don't mean nothing to me no more. Context, context. What the fuck is that? You heard that? He said 25, 8, and 10. Championship. Watch this shit, dog. Watch this shit, dog. This shit is hilarious. Why you just said the results to the one he won? You ain't never said the results to the rest of them, but I'm gonna help you out. Come on, SlowSki. Bring your ass. The judge need to see you. Step to the front in front of the judge right quick. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let me slow it down. Let me slow it down. I want to get these numbers right. You got Braun. 25, 8, and 10 championship. That right there. You see, like I see how you said championship? Now watch this next number. He went 25, 8, and 8. What that say right there? The 25, 8, and 8. He got gentleman swept by Phoenix. No, that can't be right. He lost 4-2 to Phoenix. Because Anthony Davis, I ain't gonna cheat him. Your boy fucked up on this one. But in 21, after the championship, they played Phoenix. AD left that bitch with a 2-1 lead. And he lost 4-2. It wasn't 4-1. I'm gonna help him out. I ain't gonna cheat you at all, like y'all be lying. See how they got 4-1? They lost 4-2. I ain't gonna cheat him because he's a role player. You don't need to cheat no goddamn role player. But let's keep going. Watch these next numbers. 30. Remember the year he scored 30 with Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony? Look what this record was. But he was quick to throw that championship out there. Championship. Championship. Hold up. Let me do it this way. Let me do it that way. He was quick to say that 30, 8, and 6. What the fuck you bringing up a shit for if he ain't make the fucking playoffs? Miss, we got facts. He missed that shit. Check it out. 29, 8, and 7. Got his ass swept. Y'all seen my Brum commercial? They need to bring out a Brum commercial for that bitch because he always getting swept. Hog down. 2-1. You got 2-1 lead, can't never close. How a nigga leave you? How a nigga leave you every time with a 2-1 lead? Anthony Davis, that's how important he was to that team. But he couldn't get no credit in the bubble. But you say championship. So why you ain't read that 4-2 from Phoenix after reading that number off like you did with the 2020 when he won the championship? Why you ain't the 30, 8, and 6? But he missed the fucking playoffs. And like I said, the nigga talking about numbers, but he got his ass swept by Denver. So what them fucking numbers mean? Let's put some context on it. Come on, let's do that, Shannon. Let's go. The next year, 26, 7, and 8. And
Where's you got James Worthy? Then he went 21, 6, and
hold
7.
up, hold up,
And
hold
then he
up.
went 25, 8, 30, 8, and 6.
Missed the playoffs.
29, 8, and 7.
Swept
26, 7, and 8.
4-1.
Last year, moving to the second option with Luca there. He gave you a robust 24, what was it, 24, 8, 7.
Look at their
And
record.
then this year, in the third option, 21, 6, and 7.
So you bringing up all these numbers, and he only succeeded one time. That man go fishing more than anybody in the history of the NBA. Put context on that. They like they say, y'all love numbers and context. Nigga got swept by motherfucking OKC this year. Remember, he missed the layup. He missed the dunk in that series. He missed the game winner trying to do what you call him did and brick that bitch again. Why nobody? Remember how they was killing Paul George in the bubble for hitting the side of the backboard? Then he hit the side of the backboard in the Denver series when he got his ass swept. But nobody won't bring up that though, huh? I brought out the 30 round clip. I almost need to fit the drum on this one. So what I'm trying to get, well, my whole point is, if you gonna say championship after he won it because it was a success, say about the failures. You cannot keep throwing this dude in our fucking face, and you out here with this bullshit like he ain't get his ass whooped. Them numbers ain't had nothing to do with nothing unless he win. He was getting murked. He was getting slip slapped. He was slipping, and the nigga was slapping him, keeping him down. That's why I say, bro, these the type of people they put on TV every day to brainwash our community. If we let them, we fuck, my nigga. I'm just being honest, dog. If we let these people keep getting on TV, that's why I'm glad they gave us this. This ain't for no real people. This ain't for the people that tell the truth. This not for us, y'all. So we gotta fight through a lot of stuff. Y'all know that. They playing with the numbers. Bro, you know how long I've been at 1,600 subscribers? I've been on this bitch like 6, 7 years. For real. And I don't be tripping off that. Cause I know how to get my money. And I don't do that to come on here. I don't come on here to steal money from people and lie to them at the same time. And these the type of channels they donate to. These the type of channels get super chat after super chat after super chat. What's up, KB Film? What's on with it, man? You changed your name or something, because first you had the whole name up there, huh? Kobe. Yeah, I remember you had the whole name, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I see you shorting it out, but glad to have you back, bro. I'm just tired, bro. So that's why I say I'm here to keep cooking them. If y'all gonna keep talking about them like in that light, I'm gonna keep cooking them, bringing them down to earth. Because this shit ain't right, dog. We can't keep letting these people do that. They get super chat after super chat for lying. They get monetized for lying. I can't do that, bro. I can't do that at all, man. I'm just being honest, dog. And then let's talk about this. You played 23 years. You got four gentlemen sweeps. That means you only won one game. You got four sweeps. Four gentlemen sweeps and four sweeps. Don't make me go get that motherfucking bro, boy. I'm telling you, this shit is funny. It's hilarious to me. So what that record is? One, two, three, four. You 4-8? You like that, Shannon SlowSki? The boy got beat 4-1 4 times. And he got swept 4 times. So that's 8 games altogether. And you only could get four. Sound like that finals record, huh? 4-6. Sound like that playoff record, huh? Losing record. Sound like that motherfucking finals record, huh? 22-33. Losing. Everything this man touch and do, he lose. We ain't gonna talk about the help he had because we all know that. So why you not bringing up them four gentlemen sweeps in them four sweeps? That's my biggest question. We not even talking about the 2-1-3-1. We not gonna do that no more because y'all don't want was gonna answer that question. What's up with these four gentlemen sweeps and these four sweeps like that? And remember, context. He had Anthony Davis, D Wade. Now we ain't gonna count 2007. One of the sweeps, I'm gonna give him that. He was, yo, I ain't gonna give him shit because he shouldn't have made it. Fuck that. He still had a solid team. It was a solid team for him to make it. The bitch couldn't win one game, and Kobe did. But y'all talking about Kobe needed Shaq. Shaq wasn't there in 2008. The Spurs, that same Spurs team won two games. So who got more in their bag? Who got more tools in their bag now? Kobe ain't get swept 4 times, boy. Kobe got swept 3 times, and 98 he wasn't even much the starter. I got the proof right here, man. There you go, use it, dog. Y'all need to stop this bullshit. Four gentlemen sweeps more than Brian. What's up with that? Nigga, you fucking lying. Kobe got swept 3 times. I got the proof right here. Don't make me finish this video. That's why I did this video. And 98, Kobe wasn't even no motherfucking start. He was coming off the bench. So if you won't count that, let's count that. But Kobe got swept by Dallas and somebody else. I'm gonna finish this video because I want y'all to see the numbers, how this nigga be lying for this fucking role player. Kobe ain't never got no motherfucking full sweeps. You got me fucked up. Stay off the dope, man. Trolls in here early. That's how you know a nigga be hitting that nerve. You can't troll my page, bro, because I'm bringing the truth. You show me where Kobe got swept 4 times at and give me the years. Put it in the comment. Put the link in here so I can bring it up. And I'm gonna put it up on my phone. Check this out. Since you want to talk that shit, let's finish watching this
21,
video.
6, and 7. Give me Kobe's last, look, Kobe's last 8 years. I want to see how many times. I say, see what he did. Powerade has 50% more electrolytes than the leading sports drink.
Don't tell him nothing, KD. This nigga dumb fuck, man. What does dumb fuck mean? I don't know him.
I rest my case.
Hold up.
What was it, 24, 8, 7? And then this year, in the third option, 21, 6, and 7.
I don't give a fuck what option he was. He got his ass swept.
Give me Kobe's last, look, Kobe's last 8 years. I want to see how many times. I say, see what he did.
Let's see what he always want Smith. That booger sugar tan it lining up.
I rest my case.
I rest my fucking case. So you gonna compare two back to backs? I told you he cheated that man out of year. He tried to be slick and leave 19 out. Shit, give me Kobe shit. And soon it come on back to back. '09 and 2010. I rest my motherfucking case. Bring your booger sugar sniffing ass here, boy. And use it. Get the fuck out my face with that dumb shit. Nobody won't hear that shit, dog. Y'all, get the man snake out your mouth. You know snake shed skin, huh? So you got skin and hair in your fucking mouth. Every day you come over here now trying to pump up this and try to shit on Kobe. You could tell y'all role player fans. The man got gentleman swept 4-1 4 times. And he got his ass swept. And guess what? He got swept in the finals. He got gentleman swept in the finals. Tell me when Kobe record looked it like that. Stupid looking man. Man, get your dumb ass. Boy, y'all niggas know how to move that goalpost, huh? Woo-wee. Look, everybody have failures, dog. Even your stupid ass got failures in life. You ain't always succeeded. You see what I'm saying? But you want to talk about that when that man 5-2, but you want to try to pump a nigga up with a losing record who had more help than him that never led a team? That nigga ain't never led a team. D Wade was the leader, nigga. D Wade had to show that bitch how to win. He said it. So who you think I'm gonna believe? Your funky feet ass with that dead skin on it? Or the niggas who played with him, who saw he wasn't that nigga? The fuck out of here, man. And if you put Kobe on that fucking 8-year run that he had in Miami and fucking Cleveland, who Kyrie, who Kyrie favorite player is? Don't worry, I'll wait. If that nigga was built like Kobe, you think Kyrie would have left that nigga? If that nigga played like Kobe, you think Kyrie would have left that nigga? Kyrie left that nigga high and dry and he got his ass swept again. Oh, I forgot about that sweet mom. Yeah, he did get swept at 18. Oh, my bad. Mm, mm. Man, get your stupid ass out of here, man. Nobody ain't talking here. I'm not even say, bro, just leave him breathe, dog. Cause what he's saying ain't got shit to do with what we talking about. That's how I know this nigga a fucking jockstrap sniffer. Fuck a jockstrap, nigga got a G string on. Get get that G string out your booty. Get that G string out your booty. Nigga, you a fucking asshole, man. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. Oh yeah. What's up, D man? What's up?
Yeah,
Top of the morning, brother.
man, what's good, man? I'm in here now, man. I'm tired of this shit.
Get your shit out. Cause you see this jockstrap sniffer right here? I'm waiting for my name is my name. Two first name, my baloney eating ass. Nigga don't eat baloney no more. Come on, bro. What you doing? Cook,
So
man. I
this
got you.
man,
I
this,
got you.
this man say he ain't never lost as the favorite. In 2013, he got that ass whooped as the favorite against the Spurs. So you telling me Miami wasn't the favorite in that series? Big three Miami. I got more. I have more. In 2011, he was the favorite against Dallas. Got whooped on. Shout out to JJ Barea. Don't worry, I have more.
Get your shit off, man. We here for it this morning. It
No,
feel
my
good
bad.
out here.
My bad.
That was
Correction. That was
14.
2014. Yup, you already knew what I was about to say. My bad. You
That
know,
what
players fuck up too.
I was
Players
gonna help.
fuck up
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna help y'all, but go ahead, cook. I know where you're going though. These jockstrap
Yeah.
sniffers need to see it.
Then, like you said, 2018, Golden State got his ass the fuck out of here. Sweet. Then, since everybody talk about this Lakers tenure, let's talk about the last few years. Denver swept his ass out of there. Then he came back. Denver gentlemen swept his ass out of there. Then he came back. Minnesota gentlemen swept his ass out of there. Then he got this fluke ass win against the little baby Rockets, and then got his ass swept again. That's in a
And get a
that's in a
game.
3 year span.
Salute, love. Glad to have you, big girl. What's down with it, mama? Queen in the building. Loving Aries. What's down with it? But keep cooking, D. I'm here. I'm here for the bullshit. I ain't lying.
So
He's saying I'm talking about some shit. Kyrie said Kobe was his favorite player. You don't get mad because he ain't picked the role player, bitch. But keep going. Go ahead, D. Don't let this nigga interrupt you.
then when he was cooking in the East when he first got to Cleveland the first time, they really was just beating up on the weak ass Wizards because Gilbert ain't give a fuck about winning. Everybody know
Yeah,
that he
he
played
was
too
ducking that
much.
smoke. What's up,
He
Mitchell? Look what Aries said. You always gonna be the favorite when you pick your own team. Bingo.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Then in
Queen in
2008,
here cooking early on your stupid ass. Get him, Queen. No, you don't.
then in 2008, Boston whooped his ass,
What's up,
and
Mitchell
niggas.
Show?
Then we talk about niggas talking about bringing up numbers. The nigga shot 2 of 18 one game, 6 of 24 one game, 5 of 16 another game, 9 of 23 another game.
Damn.
That's in the same series. That's all in the
Damn.
same series. You know, I don't even do this shit like this, but they had me so mad yesterday. I said, oh yeah, I got some numbers for these niggas.
Oh, they love numbers. Put the numbers on there. Show them numbers. I like the
Then in,
numbers. That
in Dallas, he didn't hit. He didn't have one game where he made double-digit field goals in 2011. Not one game.
Now you hold
See,
up. You talking about prime role player?
2011, he
He was
did
in his
not.
prime
Yes,
and couldn't
brother.
get. Oh my God. Go ahead, keep cooking. I like this session. I told you we got it. Today's Sunday, Soul Food Sunday. All you can eat buffet. Come to Know the Boss Sports and News. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. And please send it to the role player Shannon SlowSki. They don't want this in the algorithm, but we gonna get it in there. Let's go.
Then I'm just looking, man. Okay, in 2013, he was shit water. Even though they
VZ.
won, he was shit water. 7 to
Oh, you know
16,
that
7 to 17, 7 to 21. Them the first three games. Then he had a nice 15 to 25, right back to 8 to 22. Then he was about
damn.
50% the next two games, which game six was the Ray Allen game.
So
So
he
what I'm
still
saying,
ain't winning there. It took another. All right, keep going. I feel you. I see where you're going.
right? That's
Hmm.
that's that's Ray Allen series, if you ask me. And D Wade and Bosch, for real, for real. Now his series was against I'll give him the 14 year, even though they got whooped. He played
Gentleman
better.
swept. Gentleman sweep. You gonna make me go get that bro? Yeah, it's a lot of sweeping going on. A gentleman sweep and a sweep. Damn, your name always is tied to some kind of sweep or something, bro. What is a
No, but
sweet sweep? Man, motherfucker, sweet sweep. You got me out here wanted for murder. You talking about a goddamn sweet sweep? You heard Chris Tucker on motherfucking Money Talk? This nigga, the king of getting swept, look like him and Shaq. And
hold on,
guess
I ain't
what,
even.
Dion? Before you go, both of them play the same way. They both dominant, physical. Could get down here close to the basket, finisher. But it's easy ways to stop him with the hack and shack and stop him from driving. But keep going.
That's a fact. Oh, yeah, loving Aries right. Isaiah Thomas definitely bitter because MJ got more love in Chicago than he do. That's a fact.
That's what it's
That is
about.
a
But you could
fact.
tell this nigga user don't know that he probably be about 25. I ain't gonna give him 30 the way he talking. I know he 25 and under. But I glad to have you, youngster. I got a son your age. Don't worry
Oh,
about it. We gonna
salute
we
to
gonna we gonna
you.
school
Oh,
you today.
you know what? Just because you saying that user, we gonna turn to the Kobe page. Just because you going there. Okay. All right. All right.
Cook his
We gonna
ass. I'm
we
here
gonna do
today.
that. We gonna do that. So we ain't just gonna pick the year you picked off the rip. We gonna build up to that. So 2000, I give you Shaq. Even though Kobe was still balling, I'm gonna give you Shaq because Kobe was killing against Sacramento in the first round. He was
Mm-hmm.
average
And
against
that's my
Phoenix.
team.
Then and he was decent. He was decent against Portland. And then the Indiana series, you could get at the Shaq. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But let's go to 2001. Oh, this when he started cooking. The nigga had 36 and 7 in game 4. I mean, game 3 against Sacramento. Then came back with 48 and 16. But that's a role player.
Closeout game.
Close out.
Yeah.
What a sweep. Then the game right after that, he put up
I remember
45
that
and
shit. That
10
nigga
against
broke my
San
heart,
Antonio.
Kobe, bro. Damn.
The nigga
Don't
put up
remind me,
48
D. He
one
don't
game.
remember.
He went 48 and 16 to sweep the Sacramento Kings, then came back in the first game against the San Antonio Spurs and dropped 45 and 10. They swept them too, by the way. Matter of fact, that was the year the only team they lost to was Philly when Iverson stepped over Tyronn Lue. Them boys went 15 and 1 that year. That wasn't just Shaq. Let's go to 2002. Swept Portland in the first round, averaging almost 30. Then they go back to San Antonio. He's still on the course. Then we get to that infamous
What's
Sacramento
up,
series.
Johnny? Salute, big dog.
We get to the infamous Sacramento series. Out of out of 7 games, 4 of them games he had 30 or more. The other 3 games, 25, 22, and 22. But this a role player. Then, even though that series against New Jersey was kind of Shaq's too, he still almost averaged 30 in the finals.
But no,
22.
listen, in that series, in those series in the finals, you going against Rick Smith and Ty McCullum, dog. So you
Ty
got the
McCullough.
mismatch. So if of course they know the game plan change, right? But don't act like Kobe still went out there putting up the same goddamn numbers. Like if we see D Wade put up 27, you think Kobe gonna give him 17? Kobe trying to be neck and neck with that nigga. Kobe would have never dropped
Exactly.
no 17, 8 points a game, dog. Stop it. He'd have jacked up 50 shots before you let him just go 8 points and shut him down like that. Mentally, the dude is not mentally strong like that for him that he must be in a GO conversation, first of all. I don't give a fuck about no longevity numbers, but keep cooking. I'ma
Not at
cremate this
all.
nigga today.
Then in
Stay your ass right there,
2003,
user. Nobody don't block him. This
yeah,
nigga a
don't go
fucking
nowhere.
clown.
In 2003 against Minnesota, they 4-2'd him. This is his point totals: 39, 27, 30, 32, 32, 31. Those are not role player stats. Then let's go to the next series against San Antonio. Even though they lost this series,
Hey,
he still put up, what up, Trey? He put up 37, 27, 39,
y'all
35,
like numbers, huh?
36, and 20.
Listen to D Cook your stupid ass with the numbers since y'all like numbers. Cause Shannon
Now,
left all this shit out.
now he said Tayshaun Prince locked Kobe down. Towards the end of the series, well, yeah, he only had one good game. He right. He still got 33 in one of them Jones, which they won. So if he don't play well, they don't win. It wasn't all predicated on Shaq, sir. The numbers tell it, right? Y'all like numbers, right? So the
But who
game he
Tayshaun Prince wasn't locking down like that? I'm saying Tayshaun Prince was a great defender. And then
salute to Tayshaun.
Kobe was battling with Coke shit at that time. And that's not no excuse, but when my life on the line, you talking about I'm doing this to doing that to that, and y'all trying to give me 10 to 15 years for the charge, man, fuck basketball. But the fact of the matter that the man was still going to court, still coming back to the games, he wasn't missing. He wasn't cheating his team because he was dealing with those situations. That's where the mentality came in at. That's how the Black Mamba was born, you fuck niggas. But keep
That,
cooking.
that is a fact
Y'all like
because that
context, right? Put the context on that shit. Don't just look at it. Detroit swept him. If Kobe wouldn't have been dealing with that, I guarantee you Kobe would have had a way better series. His mind would have been way more focused on cremating them niggas instead of getting cremated in court, trying to take my life away from me. So y'all can miss me with that dumb shit, man. But go ahead, D. Keep cooking. I
like
like where you're going, bro. I promise I do.
like he said, that case wasn't stopped. That case wasn't dropped until September of '04. So that means in the midst of the playoffs, this man going to court and going to play ball. So
Yeah.
we ain't trying to hear none of that. We ain't trying to hear none of that. So role player shit don't read. Then once Shaq was gone, oh, it got real ugly. The nigga putting up 32, 49. He averaged 30 against Utah. Like this dude, he different. He different, man. The numbers don't lie, bro. The numbers don't lie. Even when they had that, oh, we ain't gonna talk about the Orlando series. He cremated them niggas, and
Hold on,
guess who
hold on, hold
lost
up,
to them in
hold
the
on, hold on, hold
series
on, right quick.
before?
Hold on, right quick. Hold on, right quick. Look what this bitch ass nigga said. Cause see, I got time today. He said that's the
That's
excuse for Kobe. He choked. All right. What's the excuse for Delonte West busting his mama up and that nigga had a 2-1 lead on Boston and checked out the last 4 games? Don't get started with me. You won't get personal. I wouldn't check out because a nigga busting my mama up. That's how I got here, bitch ass nigga. But Delonte West was putting meat hitting his mom with that snake, and this nigga looked out the back door like he froze. That nigga was scared to death. How you getting mad because a nigga boning your mama, bitch ass nigga? Mentality. Like I said, your life wasn't on the line. You just was mad because you had that only child syndrome. So your mama getting fucked and you out there getting fucked. Hmm? Why you ain't show up after that then when you heard your mom was getting that meat pistol? Because she was getting hit by a role player, I guess. Huh? Delonte West was a role player. You a role player, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face, boy. You don't want to do this with me. If I gotta go fight a charge, I'm not worrying about nothing else but this charge in my life, coming home to my family. But the fact of the matter, this man still went out there and laid it out on the line. But this nigga let his mama open his leg. That dude ain't raped his mama. She gave that pussy up, nigga.
hold on.
And
What
that nigga
excuse
still
Goofy got for?
froze.
What excuse he talking about for not 2010? That's a fact because that came out during the Boston series, if I'm not mistaken.
That came
In the
out during the
midst,
Boston series. And remember, it was up 2-1. When that shit
yup.
came out, that nigga checked out. That nigga hit my mama. Mama. This nigga here making Kool-Aid and fixing breakfast. Oh, baby boy looking mad. You want your mama to put Melvin out, huh? Melvin and that bitch, Delonte West and that bitch like Melvin, cooking eggs butt naked, drinking your last sip of Kool-Aid, nigga. Just like a nigga took your fucking cookers and he left, bitch. You left because a nigga took your cookers and you a millionaire? Now I'm out this bitch. Boy, don't fucking play with me. Boy, I cremate your stupid ass. Y'all ain't built like us. So leave me the fuck alone, man. You lucky I don't block your stupid ass. But I like trolls. I get personal too. And I cook your stupid ass with the facts. I wish that was me hitting this fucking mom. And look what Delonte West going through now. You talking about the man ain't got no fucking power. He fuck over everybody, man.
Yeah, they definitely blackballed Delonte for sure.
They fucking with my channel. They
Oh
fucking with
shit.
my channel, though. I knew they was gonna do that. So get your stupid ass away from here, man. Leave me the fuck alone, man. I will bury you cockroaches, boy. You talking about this man life on the line. You check because a nigga was banging your mama. How you think you got here? But keep cooking, Dion. I just had to get that out the way.
Then
Nigga,
since about
nigga checked out because a
2011,
nigga slapping his mama with that meat pistol. But you got the
man.
nigga snake in your mouth. The fuck out my face, man.
And I ain't gonna lie, I forgot they was up 2-1 in the Dallas series and lost 3 games in a row. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Remember there was Dirk and Mark and Dirk, him and D Wade. At least D Wade still showed up though. They were
Yeah,
walking through the
tried to act
tunnel,
like he had
coughing.
a cough. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they cough your ass out this motherfucking stadium, nigga. 4-2 your stupid ass. Why you ain't go check Dirk? He could check all 5 positions. Why you ain't go check Dirk? Stupid
Shit, or
looking ass,
JJ
man.
Barea or Jason Terry for that matter. Them boys was cooking that series.
Nigga, fuck your mama and you get mad. You quit, bitch, because a nigga hit your mama. Let's go, man. Finish cooking, baby.
So we gonna go back to this LeBron guy since people talk about no excuses and all this. So in this OKC series where he got swept, he talking about he was the second option, but he's still taking 17, 18, 19, and 18 points. I think he ducking the responsibility trying to put it on Austin Reeves, and that's not even how that's gonna flow. Then he talking about he the second option against Houston. He took over 20 shots, 20 or more shots in 4 of the 6 games. The only
Hmm.
game he had a stinker was in game 4 when he went 2 of 9. The first game he went 9 of 15, so he was almost double digits. The second game he was 8 of 20, but you talking about you the second option. I can't tell. You still putting up first option numbers. So the
Facts.
so the year before that, when since he all of a sudden went to a second option, he act like Luca playing. Luca ain't played none of these playoffs, so I don't know what dude talking about.
Why he ain't take that last shot? Why they gave it to Austin Reeves?
We
You
know
think they'll
why.
draw it up for him? Cause that bitch ain't clutch and he's scared to go to the free throw line. The
If I
fuck,
ain't
man.
mistaken, he clanked 2 shots before that. He clanked a jumper and he clanked a runner. Then they drew up
Yeah,
that
but he
fast
missed
play for
that bunny
Austin
layup
Reeves.
too. Remember he tried to shoot that layup? I got it on AOH channel. He put it up there. He had it was 101, it was 111 to 110. And he had an inside layup, and that nigga missed the layup, and that nigga put his head down. They was gonna get back on defense, but they ain't gonna take it that. They gonna talk about, oh, he 41 though. But I bet you if you'd have won, y'all have been praising that 41.
You look, user man. I see what you putting in here. If you, I don't know if you was around this time when they was hooping, they never called Kobe the second option. It was 1A and 1B. It wasn't 1
1B.
and 2, bro. It was never 1 and 2. And the only reason why they said that was because Shaq was so dominant, it wasn't nobody that could do nothing with it.
No, they
But it wasn't
listening to
no
Gil Slowski. Remember Gil Slowski said that shit. Gil
Kobe.
Slowski came out and talking about he was a Robin, and everybody ran with that shit. Ain't no Robin averaging one less point than a superstar. That sound like even to me. But if you want to see a Robin, 26, 27 a game in the finals. He as averaging 17. Now that's a fucking robbing. That's what you call a bona fide fucking scrub. Robbing. With no utility belt, no power moves. If it ain't for Batman, this bitch won't even must be in the movie.
That nigga
But go ahead.
Alfred.
I'ma think he Alfred. Trey already broke that down. That nigga ain't much Alfred, man. I'm just saying, like, I just mad at Shannon because remember, like I said, he said championship, but he ain't read none of the other failures. He ain't say he got gentlemen. Dog, you seen that shit? Now, besides 21, after 21, they lost 4-2 to Phoenix. Everything else been a sweep, gentleman sweep. Sweep, gentleman sweep. You seen it? I put it on the screen. The numbers do not lie. And I ain't gonna do like Uncle Hoops and cheat him out of victory against the Suns. But the fact of the matter that you had a 2-1 lead and you couldn't win a game after AD, let me know you needed them more than they needed you.
That's a
That's
fact.
that's my whole point. Y'all always want shit on AD. D Wade knees got old. But you couldn't win a game when you wasn't around them dudes. AD got you 2 games playing with you. In that Phoenix series, you left with 5 minutes and some change left. Not just one game, a couple of games you did that shit. That's you think I'm gonna be around a nigga like that? That's a nigga gonna throw their dope by your feet when the police coming and won't take his lick. That's the type of nigga he is.
Hey, I got a crazy one for you too. And we gonna count all the years, even the years that Kobe wasn't starting. And look how this play out. It say when they played together from 96 to '04, Kobe averaged 22 and Shaq averaged 26.8. So we talking a 4 to 5 point difference, and this is including 96, 97 to 98. We ain't
Go
just
ahead.
doing 99 to
Talk.
'04. If it was 99 to '04, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think you're right. I think Shaq was at like 27 or 28, and Kobe was at like 20. It was like a point difference, a point, bro. But he talking about here the Robin. That's not true, bro. That's not true,
Well,
bro.
Robin averaged 1 point, like you said, 1.5 points less. I had looked up the stats to that shit and I did a video on that a while back. Like before I had really shut my shit down for a minute. But I had did a video on that shit and Shaq was like 28, Kobe was like 27 point something. If Shaq was 29, Kobe still was like 27, like a point and a half difference, like you said. That's not no fucking robbing, dog. What the fuck? What kind of robbing that is then?
That don't even make sense, bro. That's why I'm like, if you don't like Kobe, just say you don't like him. But the numbers ain't the math ain't mathing, brother.
This man said Kobe is the second greatest, is the greatest second option ever, but Shaq was the main one getting all the defensive attention. This
That's
man
not
here
true
crazy.
neither. That's
This
not true
man here
neither.
smoking crack, boy. I'm gonna
Cause
give
it
you
was
crack today. I don't think you're on that dope today, because if you're on that dope, you'll be sleep. That crack got you up today, and you're still talking stupid. That dope will have you nodding off. You don't even know what you're talking about. You ain't even in a conversation on that dope. About to bump your fucking head. But keep going, D. This nigga an asshole. I see where he going with it.
I'm about to let me see.
Kobe was leading the NBA scoring at the All Star break in 201 till he got hurt and continue on the onslaught in the playoffs. He said, look at what I said, Nola. I got you right here. I got you right here. Every time the Lakers went to the finals, the star players were wing or guard, so Kobe had to play the both ends. Shaq did not. That's facts. Nigga already know that though. That's why Shaq won the MVPs, because he gone against Ty McCullough and motherfucking what you call him. But throughout the playoffs, Kobe was carrying his bum ass when he was filing out. They was doing a hack of Shaq. They had to take him out. So who was closing them games? We seen D Wade have a bad knee, and this bitch got gentleman swept. We seen
Kobe,
him with a 2-1 lead when Kyrie ain't was win the first game, and then this nigga still got hawked down when they inserted Iguodala in the game. They inserted a fucking bench player at that time to stop this nigga. And Iguodala won Finals MVP off clamping this nigga. But y'all want to talk about Tayshaun Prince? So what he was dealing with that year when he had that 2-1 lead without Kyrie, and Steve Kerr made that one adjustment and put Iguodala on his stupid ass. So what happened? Go look at his numbers. Go look at his shoot percentage. Y'all want to talk about that 38 and 8 and 8 and all that. Nigga got his ass whooped. Then remember he
I
come to the thing with the cast on? That nigga said, y'all like this cast, huh? I, I was a little frustrated. I punched the chalkboard and I played the last 3 games basically with a fucking broke hand. Boy, you down bad. You lying just like user. I see where y'all get that line from.
it take one to know one with these fools. Look, I
Shaq
got so
fouled
for
out in his
so
first sack in the Indiana finals. Who saved him? Kobe. Facts.
Kobe was the closer. But look, I got
What's
something
up,
else
Jet
for you.
Life? City boy. What's down with it?
I'm tired of them talking about this Golden State shit too. So I don't know if you heard me say this on T Price channel, but they was like, Golden
Say
State
it
was
over
the
here.
Golden State was the favorite. So look, I'm about to cancel that real easy. LeBron and Kevin Durant cancel each other out, right?
Yeah, hold up right
Kyrie
quick
and
before you start that. Love said, didn't D Wade take a step back because the role player played so horrible in the Mavs finals? Held LeBron hand and let him play in the system because that's the only way he knows how to play. Bingo. The nigga only played one way, but keep cooking, bro. I like what
that's
you
a
just said, Aris.
that's a fact. Cause
What's
see, he
up,
was
Vaughn?
like,
Glad
man,
to have you.
what up, Vaughn? He like, man, you got this. You the leader. This your team now. This your team now. We remember, but so Katie and LeBron cancel each other out. Kyrie and Steph
Yep.
cancel each other out. Kevin
Yep.
Love and Klay Thompson cancel each other out. And who am I missing? Draymond and JR cancel each other out. So how was this not an even matchup? Why is everybody acting like they was just so much better than the Cavs? It don't make sense to me. And every time
If
they
they
played and
wasn't, they was
Kyrie was
even.
there, thank you, bro. So what was the difference? KD was whooping on LeBron ass, and they not gonna
He
say that.
couldn't. They ain't gonna sit because they don't want him to have that type of legacy. Look what Vaughn said. I mentioned this yesterday. Salute Vaughn, have you on here. I mentioned this yesterday on T Price channel. Shaq had the stats, but Kobe was making the winning plays. They used to call Kobe the closer ap- after the TV shows. Facts.
Oh, that's what I put in the
Facts.
comments yesterday. I said Kobe was Kira Sidgwick, aka the closer, nigga. And they used to talk about it on TNT.
Look at KB said. Dwayne said he failed his as a leader. Nah, D Wade, don't be helping up for that bum ass nigga. He failed you. You ain't failed him. You went out there and did your shit. That nigga ain't show up to the fucking party. But he won't mark a nigga. Like Shannon be with all that fucking sniffing. Boy, leave that booger sugar alone, boy. That shit is tearing my community up.
Hey man, he definitely be sniffing like a cokehead though. And I ain't
What?
gonna lie.
I already know what he on, dog. You could tell he be so hyped. Lakers in 5. Lakers
ever
in
since
5.
ever since he stopped once he was on first take, it was had the wave cap and the miles and shit. I say,
That
okay,
white
he
girl
good.
with no ass got him snorting nothing but booger sugar over there. Lakers in 5. T-Mobile, Boost Mobile, you know what he say? Boost Rumble. Some of that nigga was saying. I put that shit in my community post. That shit crazy. Hey, Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. And since he came to the Lakers beside that bubble ring, that nigga been getting his ass gentleman swept and swept out the back door. And guess what? He don't have AD. AD got him those 2 games. Because after AD got hurt, like I said, that bitch couldn't win a game and bring it to game 7. Now look at this point right here. When you come in the NBA as a player like that with that much uh like praise they're giving him without playing the game, I'm like, bro, let the man at least go out there and show what he can do. They had him with the chosen when they played. They gave him the king. They crowned him, and he couldn't even make the playoffs his first 2 years playing under our rules. D. Remember, 2003 and 2004 was under the old rules. They changed the defensive rules and took hand checking out like 2005 or some shit. Around that time, as soon as they did all that, they moved the defense around. That's when that bitch ass nigga started making the playoffs. I
That's a
speak
fact.
facts. I remember. But keep
And I
cooking
ain't
that
gonna lie,
nigga, man, because I like what you was doing. I like the
the
numbers you was
first
reading off. They like numbers. I don't like
the
when niggas
first
do that. Like I said, we don't have to shit on a nigga to uplift another nigga. But if your game shitting on you and you ain't helping the game because you ain't practice. I was just listening to KJ. KJ said, let me tell you how I know Kobe's was different. I went to the gym. Kobe was already there 2 hours early. They had big man, practice and they had little man practice. Little man practice was first from 9 to 12. Then they had big man practice from 1 to 4. And Kobe was in both of them bitches. He already there 2 hours early. So if you count those two practices and him being there 2 hours early, he said everybody left and Kobe was still in the gym. He refused to leave. And he asked them, "Why you still in the gym? Everybody about to go." Because he said, "I want to be the best to ever do this shit." The best. He didn't say play with the best. He didn't say stack the deck. He said, "I." It wasn't no goddamn we.
And that's another thing. That's another thing that they don't understand. It's the mentality, bro. Like if my team lose and I'm the leader, nigga, it's on me. I'm not about to be talking about well, we got to retool in the off season, and I don't know who still. We don't do that. It's just like nigga, if this shit stink at the crib, I can't be like, well, your mama ain't do this, nigga. I'm the head of the house. Have responsibility come with it. Win, lose or draw, bro.
I don't fuck with Mike D'Antoni. I'm taking Rick Carlisle. That system now works 7 second system. And like KB said, talk too much. Ish. The gloves is off. Yeah, my gloves been off. I'm gonna punch these bitches down, especially over here. One thing I'm not gonna sit here and do though is see all these failures and still pump him up. That's what they doing, D. We can't have that. And you trying to do it on the expense of Kobe.
That's a
Y'all
fact, bro.
killed Kobe for playing with Shaq, but when he left Shaq to do his own thing, he still going another three-peat and went two back to back. Y'all still trying to kill a man. Y'all still don't want to get a man his praise. But y'all to sit here and let this man cheat for 8 years in a row, go 3-5 doing it, beg for respect after 2020, and still can't make the playoffs. Get his ass swept. You had Russell Westbrook. You had 4 Hall of Famers on that team. But y'all want to sit up here and say the Bulls 96 team was a motherfucking super team with an old ass Dennis Rodman. Scottie Pippen missed half of the fucking season in '98 with back issues. And that man still was number 1 in the East. Still took over the top spot. He ain't missed no goddamn playoffs, but y'all say he better than Jordan. What's wrong with your motherfucking eyes?
Hey, look what Aries just said. That's the whole like epitome of what we talking about. The whole approach to the
Yeah.
game, man. It was just a different approach, man. Like when Mike was getting whooped by Detroit and Boston, he was in the press conferences. The nigga took his licks. Like, okay, yup, we gotta get better. Not I'm about to go get this nigga. I'm about to go get this nigga, or I'm about to go to Boston. I'm about to go to Detroit. That's just not what we
What's up,
did.
Deshaun? Glad to have you, big brother. Salute, Deshaun.
That's just like when you go to the
Yeah, that's
park,
a
nigga, you
point though
come with your
Aries made.
five.
Now
You
how the
come with
players under he's yeah, I feel that. I got that, Aries. That's a good point. That's totally different. What you were saying, D?
That's just like when you what up, cottage? That's just like when you go to the park with your five, nigga. You playing with your five. And y'all gonna keep hooping until y'all win. You're not about to be like, all right, I'm about to play with y'all. Like, we not doing that, bro.
That's what
We
we
not
cooking
doing
on now,
that.
the shy. He said LeBron was a better league. That's what we cooking on right now. Because he tried to use the last 8 years. If you're gonna use the last 8 years, Kobe started off his 8 year run with back-to-back championships. He tried to bring up 2013, 14, 15, and 16. That's a 3 year span. Kobe, well, really four if you count 13, 14, 15, 16. Kobe tore his Achilles the very next year you started that rank. This man had a super team, bruh. Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, and his bum ass. He scored 30, but you ain't say he missed the playoffs. But you want to bring
Bro,
up that
bro,
bubble ring. The
you
soon you
know it.
said that shit, I said, "Oh, I gotta fire this bitch back up," because I ain't get to this part of the segment because I had brought Trey on, I brought Ryan on. I be trying to give people a voice because I don't be want to just be running, and I do like to read the comments. So while Dion cooking, I'm looking at the comments, shouting y'all out, reading what y'all saying. That's how I like it. Cause and when I go on one, I'm like I'm 100 miles and running me like I just be gone. There's no pointers and no facts of the shit. So that's how I be trying to break it down. Ain't nobody making up no motherfucking excuse. Y'all got the most excuses allowed. He asked me. Kobe failed in 2004. Boo to woo. But if y'all want to put context on it, like y'all was talking about, put context on it. I was just listening to your boys Rob on Full Fist in the Ranks. Go salute to his channel and subscribe. Say, bro, the dude said that a old trainer for the Lakers. He saw Kobe Bryant work ethic. D Wade done broke down Kobe Bryant work ethic. It was an agenda for them to keep praising this young man the way they doing and not bring up his flaws.
That's
So
a
it's our
fact.
job to do that. You see people getting tired of that shit now, Dion, because people coming out with the truth now. People exposing this weak ass role player. He ain't like they think he is.
The elephant in the room too, though. I got another one for you. Everybody talking about like Nick Rome, dumbass, talking about he was the best player in the NBA since whatever year he claimed. When we was getting whooped on by foreigners, no offense to them, but when we was getting whooped on in the Olympics, who was the leader of that team? Kobe. And it had LeBron, D Wade. Kobe was the leader of that team, not nobody else, bro. So that lets you know who was the top player at that time, man. That was Kobe team, bro. Mike Krzyzewski could tell you that was
Look,
Kobe team.
look what KB said. Kobe in 2010 had an NBA record, 7 game winners in one season. The role player in his 8 years was 1 in 29 on buzzer beaters or game time shots, and Shannon is a fool. He said this would not be a thing if Kobe was here. You facts. And then
Just
Love said if Kobe went to the collect the best players in the league like Pokemon, it probably wouldn't be different for him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want that. Kobe ran from that. Facts, Queen. He ran from that shit.
like straight
I'm
to
not
yeah, I
even
think
reading your comment, user. That you a fucking user. That's how I know you on that dope. Your name is user. Get off that fucking pills. You popping about 10 Percocets and 4 songs over there. And foaming at the mouth. Don't know what the fuck you talking about. Just stupid ass down, man. He
but
said
Kobe
LeBron
was
didn't even play in the playing tournament with two top 75 players and multiple Hall of Famers. That's the year I'm talking about when he averaged third. And they couldn't even make the play. So I'm gonna ask you this question right here, Dion, before I forget it. If if Kobe Bryant took the same path, let's put him on that 2011 all the way to 18. You think he go 3 and 5?
hell no. I'm gonna be modest and say 6-2. But really, I want to say 7-1 for real.
The worst I give him is 6-2. But if I'm thinking, I'm thinking like the I'm thinking certain shit would have probably played out to where he'll probably lose one. You know what I mean? I give him one for sure. Because he went 5-2 and went like if you're gonna sit here and tell me replace him with Kobe Bryant and Kobe get to play with D Wade and Bosh and go to 4 straight, why people don't believe what he said and then hold him accountable for it? Remember, he said one, not two, not three, not four. When he got the four, D Wade put his head down and went to laugh and shrugged that shit off.
Cause he
Even though he
talking up
wound
there
up
like
going
he
to
had a
8 in a row,
chance.
not with that team.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But look, Kobe was so good that the NBA rescinded a trade for that nigga. That's how good he was. He like, oh no, Chris Paul can't go over there. They gonna break the NBA.
Ain't nobody no Kobe fan. We talking basketball. And I'm trying to debunk what Shannon saying because Shannon was lying. And that's how I know you a fucking role player because you ain't debunking said because you believe what the fuck he said. Shannon said the role player had a better career than Kobe last 8 years as a Laker. I just showed you the video. It came out. Kobe won in 2009 and 2010, back-to-back championships. So how that's fucking better? How? And then you want to use the man last 8 years for a fucking reason. Thought you was slick, and Kobe still got 2 chips out that shit. You killing your own argument. Come on, bro. That's why I don't like you niggas right now. The man won't sign a pair of steel toe boots for you and give them to you because ain't nobody buying them. Ain't nobody buying them weak ass tennis shoes. Duck ass niggas, man. I'll be all dog. You know this every channel. A nigga guy that's debunking what the media say. They always got people like him in your comments, Dion, sniffers, trying to say something else or try to def- deflect on, no, why he ain't do it? Kobe did it, Kobe did it. Why you always gotta keep that man name in y'all fucking mouth? Get that man dick out your mouth. We talking
I
about the
don't.
role player. Kobe been retired. His career solidified. Kobe ain't had to play 23 years trying to catch no ghosts. Kobe got five of them things in seven tries. Seven tries and got five.
That's 77%, if I'm not mistaken. 71, 77, something like that. You right, KB Film Room. So who's the best Laker then, user? Even Magic Johnson himself, Mr. Lakers, said Kobe is the greatest Laker ever. What are we talking about, bro? What are we
And
talking
Kareem got
about?
six of them things. He got five with the Lakers though. He
Yup.
got six of them things, but he got five with the Lakers. So Ryan Tyne said a good point, Dion. They killed Kobe. He had Shaq. Kareem had Magic.
Man,
And we
what? That was
seen
a
Magic hit
great
the good
play.
shot against Philadelphia when Kareem couldn't go and he had to play center. Like the role player was the first one to play out five position, which I think that's a myth. We got to really dig deep into that shit. Because if he did, I know for a fact you'd have went down there and stopped Duncan from beating your ass by a record margin. You'd have stopped Dirk Nowitzki from cooking your ass and coming back from 2-1. There's a lot of episodes that I can see. You would have stopped KD from gentlemen sweeping your ass and busting your ass and sweeping your ass.
How is LeBron a better player than Kobe? He not better than him offensively or defensively, bro. Kobe is a 12-time all
That boy say
defensive
that's a
player.
Rich Paul burner.
LeBron is a 6-time all defensive player in 23 years, bro. So he basically get all
Six? He got
defense
that's all
once
he
every
got?
4 years. That's all he got is
That's
six,
all he
bro.
got at six?
And I think Kobe got like 10 of them things in a row.
He got 12 to be exact. I think he got nine first teams and three second teams. But
Okay,
12 still
okay.
more than six. He doubled that nigga in less time. So you mean to
That's
tell
what
me
I'm
Kobe
saying.
got 12, three second team, and nine first team, and this nigga only got six? So Kobe doubled him in defensive
And
accolades.
and he got one more All-Star MVP than dude too. Because I think Kobe got four, and LeBron got three. And that's the
So let me
best
ask
of
you
the
a
best.
question. Ain't the MVP name behind him, the All-Star MVP?
The Kobe Bryant Award, I think
Don't they
so.
have a Kobe Bryant award? I don't know if it's in the All Star game. Y'all fact check me on that. I'm just asking questions. I ain't saying it's true. I ain't saying it's not. But
I
they
got it.
got the Bill Russell, they got the Michael Jordan, and they had Buku awards they came out with to try to help this nigga get a solidify his resume. But I'm looking at the wins and losses at the end of the day. I'm looking Kobe Bryant film room said, yeah, they named the All Star after this man, not the role player. So I'm trying to make it make sense what I'm saying. Shannon SlowSki, you wrong, bro. I'm tired of y'all got to shit on being a man not here. Why y'all ain't say none of that shit when he was here so he could come check you bitches like he did ESPN about that fucking tie ranking they had him on? That's what real niggas do. They don't run from the smoke. They attack it. They inhale it. Then they blow it out right in your fucking face.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. I want to say, is it the Western? Because you know they got the Western Conference, shit now in the East.
Yeah,
I
but
think it might
they
be out.
already said it. They said, yeah, Kobe got the All Star MVP. So whoever win the All Star MVP, and they're gonna bring up that's a Kobe Bryant award. I'm glad they gave him some for instead of shitting on him because he played with Shaq. This is the next question I want to ask you, Dion, for real, for real. Remember when Kawhi was checking in the game and that nigga turned around? What that nigga said? Tell the audience, please let them know what happened. That nigga was like, oh fuck, here come this nigga. Debo.
Right. But
He
you was
saw
talking about
Debo
Kobe
coming
was
in the
overrated.
game. He saw Debo coming in the game, and that bitch ain't won't do nothing. Shout out to Trey for bringing that up. I ain't forget you on that point. I seen it.
This fool said Kobe was overrated, overrated defender, and we make it seem like he's an all-time great defender. So
I'm not worrying about that dude.
name me. I ain't even gonna say
Glad to
five.
have you.
Give me three shooting guards, not defensive specialists. You can even go defensive specialist. Fuck it. Tell me who better than him on the end of the floor. Don't worry, I'll wait.
I'm waiting too. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Kobe still had to do that, like Trey said, guard the best perimeter player in the Western Conference and in the championship. While Shaq was filing out, you know, Hacker Shaq had to take him out. He couldn't hit free throws, and he had the toughest defense, and he had to close games. KB just broke it down in 2010. The man had 7 game winning shots. You feel me? And as a Laker, the role player might be what? Because I seen him hit one against Indiana. That's one. Now I came was count. That's the only one I remember.
No, the only one I remember at the buzzer is Orlando, but you talking about the layup and
No, no, say y'all, please, please, dog, don't time him out. Cause he gonna be
he
he
did. KB
leave
timed
him
his ass out.
live.
He had enough of his shit.
Leave him live. Yeah, Kobe got enough of this. No, let him breathe, please, y'all. Don't time him out. Let his ass get deep fried. Because when the niggas see this and read these comments, they gonna attack his ass. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I ain't tripping. But I try not to do that over here because whether they agree with us or not, that just give us more ammo to keep cooking this nigga. That's all I'm saying. So let's cook him with
Hey,
facts. Let's cook him with the proof. We don't want to hear about no he say, I say shit, or what coulda, shoulda, woulda, and all that. We cooking this bum ass nigga with facts, man.
hey, Von
Let
right
this
too with
nigga
the All
live.
Star game. When remember when Kobe and them went to LeBron, like, bro, we supposed to be going 1-on-1. This nigga passing the ball.
Oh, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. But Kobe is a sad. No, he sad defender because he locked your nigga up. That's why you saying that. I remember that too. Kobe clapping his hand, hitting the floor. Garnett did a video on that too. So
And
y'all,
then
so
cause I
y'all really think that chase down block is better than the shit that Kobe was doing on defense? Because that's all I seen him do. Chase down block. And that's once every blue moon. It ain't like he get one every game. If that was his signature move, he'll have one every game. I just showed you a record at fucking 40 years old. Check it out. Look at this stat right here, Vaughn. See, I like to bring facts and stats. No bullshit. Jordan, I'm gonna turn mine around. Jordan with the Wizards, 2002.
don't know why I can't see your screen though. I only see my shit.
Ah, my bad, bro. I can see you and me though. Jordan in
Hold
22.
on, I'm gonna leave the comment.
Jordan, Jordan in 2002, 2003. Look at these stats. 16, and this man 39, 40. LeBron, the role player was 37, 38. Jordan scored more points than that nigga 16, 40 to 15, 39. 16, 40 to, to 15, 39. Jordan at 40, 39, 40 had more rebounds than this nigga. 497 to his 450, 57. Jordan had more steals at the older age. 39, 40. You like numbers, huh? Shannon SlowSki, bring your monkey ass here then. 123 to this nigga 50. So you know he ain't playing no D. Jordan at fucking 39, 40 got 100 and doubled this nigga in steals. Y'all say he the best chase down blocker that you have ever seen in the world, like Martin Luther King. Jordan still beat that bitch in that 39 to 32. And this him with the Lakers. Look at it. Why his head always down, showing that fucking bald spot? Pick your fucking head up. Your chin always in your fucking chest for some reason. So let's go to the assists. 311 to 375. That's the only thing he beating this man in. And John 2 years older than this. The role player 37 and 38 at this time. Salute, Dub. I see you in the building. John was 39, 40. And guess what? You know what the icing on the cake is? John played all 82 games that year.
All 82, bro.
This nigga out there talking about sciatica. Nigga, your ass hurt from going to them Diddy parties. I don't want to hear that shit. You need a butt plug, like Gene said. Put that butt plug in there and let that shit water stop running out there on that fucking court like that. And why you always wiping your fucking hands in your shirt? Like you do more wiping than scoring. I guess that's the Balco on that bitch, huh? The Balco seeking through your pores. That's why
He
you
said,
always on the corner wiping your fucking shirt. I ain't never seen a nigga wipe his chest feeling on himself. He like mouse on the track, feeling on my feeling like niggas in bad roods be done, and you feeling yourself out there, getting your ass whooped at the same time. Y'all don't want to do this with me, dog. And that's a 3940 Jordan.
Yeah.
This nigga was 2 years younger than Jordan. That say 37 to 38, and mine say 39 to 40.
Damn, all night. Damn.
What's up all night? That my man, what's up all night, man? Long time no see, big dog. You already know that. You already know that all night. These niggas is fucking skin suckers, man. Yeah, I heard of vampire suckers, but I ain't never heard of no skin suckers, no snake eaters. The snake got poison in it. So why would you eat a snake if he bites you to kill you? How many niggas eat a snake? You don't want to talk about that, huh? The man got the most trades in NBA history. Let's bring up Exhibit B. That was Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Look at this. Longevity, a double-edged sword. This is positives. They looking good, huh? All-time leading scorer, most playoff wins, most finals appearance, most playoff games played, most career minutes in games, four-time NBA champion, four-time finals MVP, 20-time All-Star, all-time leader in multiple categories. Y'all like that, right? Come here, slow skate. Shannon. Uh-huh. About to soldier slim your stupid ass. Now look at this here. Booyah. Look at that part right there. Most field goals missed ever. 15,541. Most career turnovers. 5,650. Most playoff turnovers. 1,073. Most playoff losses. 110. Most final series losses, 6. He got the record in that bitch. And I ain't never. Well, Jerry West, him and Jerry West. I give you that. I was about to fuck over
Yeah.
myself, but I'm gonna keep it real. But
What do you want?
you
Eight,
got,
right?
yeah, Jerry West like 1-7 or 1-8. So let's check this out. Most finals games losses, 33. Most all-star losses, 11.
Damn.
Most coaches fired. He got Silas, Brown, Black, Vogel, and Ham. Nigga played with over 100 plus players and eight and picks and trades. He played with 100 plus players and picks and trades. And the only player to have 2,500 misses in twos, threes, and free throws. What? How you miss 2,500 free throws and it's free? They giving you this shit for free. And you got the most free throws missed. Which I like that longevity, huh? But yeah, Shannon, Booger Sugar, every time you think you're making a good point, you want to snip. You need some tissue? You need some
That
Kleenex?
nigga need a bump. That's what
Nigga shit draining over there. You can't get it right. Nigga. You can't fool me, dog. Let me see what some of the comments saying. MJ also did have a player that caliber AD running with him. All right. He said, no, I ain't reading your shit. Fuck you. I ain't lying. Everybody got on him. Melo, D Wade, and Kobe. Facts, Vaughn. And then what you call them say, I'm from the Crenshaw district. Real niggas out here in Los Angeles don't fuck with LeBron. They can't wait till this nigga leave. Shot my can't. Look, when you come behind Magic, Jerry West, Will Chamberlain, Shaq, Kobe, Kareem, James Worthy, Byron Scott, Michael Cooper, AC Green. Can't forget about the Iron Man. AC Green, what like he played in his sleep, nigga. Nigga ain't never missed a game.
they love AC
Come on,
Green.
dog. And they love that's what I'm saying. Come on, dog. How the fuck you gonna try to play this dude like that? And just skip the line. Nobody of them is eat school lunch. I know I didn't. I ain't never ate school lunch because we had off campus. We could have went to the store across the street or the store on the next block. We was going to buy food. You dig what I'm saying? I ain't never ate that school lunch, even if I had free lunch tickets. I used to give my shit away, no bullshit. Cause I don't want them clogging my mind up and my brain up with this shit once you find out the fucking truth. Y'all like these longevity stats, bro. But y'all don't talk about the ones that got. Remember they was killing Kobe, talking about some. He got the most misses. He got the most misses. Why they don't bring that shit up now? Who got the most misses now?
I want my damn respect.
I want my damn respect. I want my damn respect. How you want your respect and pursue to get beat in the first round of next year? That shit don't sound. Do that add up, D? Come on, down. Talk to me, bro. You beg for your respect because of the bubble ring. You beat a number 8 seed in Miami. You beat a Portland team and you beat Houston. You go to the finals and beat Miami. Well, you no, you play Portland, Houston, and Denver.
Yeah,
You
Dan
beat
play
Miami.
Miami.
Miami beat took dog. If Eric Spoelstra was to ever get out his way, empty the clip, and play his big man, because I think he allergic to big men for some reason. I know for a fact Miami could have beat them bitches
Yeah, because
because
Jimmy
we
Butler
had them.
out.
Jimmy Butler was going off, and you know he had a point to prove. We could have beat them dudes, dog. Eric Spoelstra, dog. That's why I say coaching matter. Coaching really matter. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing else, though, D. If you ain't gonna call it down the middle, dog, we bring up Kobe failures. Kobe shot the 3 air balls. That's a failure. We ain't saying he didn't fail. He not saying he ain't failed. We seen it with our own eyes. But y'all try to sweep. This man had more failures than success, and y'all won't sweep him under the rug though, and only talk about when he succeed.
That's a fact.
Nah, that don't go like that, especially in the GOAT conversation. And who claimed themselves to go? Have you ever heard somebody say they was the go to anything besides Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali did it because that's a one man sport. I never seen Jordan say he was the greatest. Never seen
Baby.
no other athlete in the history of the sports world say this one right here made me the GOAT. What's up, Perennial? What's down with it, baby? I never seen that. So Shannon
Never.
coming up with these numbers, talking about he averaged 30, he averaged this, he averaged that, but he ain't gonna bring up the player failures and what the record was, but you'll see you'll start off in 2020 because he won a championship. Boy, you skipped the whole goddamn year, Shannon SlowSki. Don't do that to us like that, bro. Like we ain't seen what the fuck happened when he first got there. And them young dudes is balling out for him. Them young dudes is up on the rise. And this another thing. What's up, Freddie G? You don't want to teach no young players, but you got your bum ass son hanging around.
Damn.
You went drafted your bum ass son. So you don't want to teach Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, Josh Hart. Y'all had Zubac. Look what Zubac was doing with the Clippers. You traded him away.
One Ingram still there too when he first got
Ingram
there.
was there too when he got there.
Oh,
They cry about the groin because that's the first time they really seen him get hurt, right? Remember, that was his first year really getting hurt. He caught that groin and he missed. Now, you want if you want fucking kill us for cooking the nigga, why you ain't killing him for saying what he said? I'm about to activate playoff mode. A storm is coming through. He said that. Ain't nobody make him say that shit. And he proceeded to come out there and get his ass whooped by the Knicks. Not this Knicks team with Bronson and Cat. He got his ass whooped by the Timberwolves. Not Ant-Man and Julius Randle and Gobert, who bought Gobert scored 200. No, he scored 27 and 24 that game. But you could guard all 5 positions. So Vaughn, tell me why he I mean not Vaughn, Dion. As I see Vaughn had typed something in the chat. He had me laughing on the slick, but I had to get my point off. So tell me why you ain't go down there and stop Gobert. Gobert gentleman swept your ass. That nigga had Gobert there looking like Wilt Gobert, Kareem Gobert, Hakeem Gobert,
that's because they be
Anthony
pumping up
Gobert.
that one ass block he got on Tiago Splitter. That's why they always pump up that one ass block, talking about he can guard 1 through 5. That's what it don't make no sense, bro. Because Jason Terry was cooking his ass in the finals. You couldn't guard him.
No, what about JJ? I ain't
But
worried. Look,
Reyes,
Jason Terry went got the trophy tatted on his fucking arm and showed you niggas. So D Wade got to play D and score all the points. Chris Bosh got to bang with Nowinski, Tyson Chandler, and Sean Marion. Deshaun Stevens called you a hoe and he told the world you wasn't built like that.
hey Von the fool, he say Rudy O'Neal.
Go back, drop 27 and 24 in this clown head, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck are we talking about? But you could guard off. Boy, you heard what Brandon Jennings said? Brandon Jennings said Curry, Durant, and the role player can be any big three in any era. In any era. So look, Kenyon Martin said, all right, give me Mike, Magic, and Kareem. No, 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 no. Not any era, your era. That nigga
Oh,
hurry up and switch that shit. No, you said any era. You on tape saying this shit. See how when you cook these role player fans, they be quick to backpedal.
Marlon, you
He's
right.
slow
Jennings a
too.
hoe. Jennings is a hoe. He be saying some wild shit too.
No, he want that check. Gil got all them niggas up there dick riding for the role player.
Talking about it's just underdog. Nah, nigga, that's underdog and clutch paying y'all niggas.
Yeah. And I told people why everybody that channel blow 200,000 subscribers, 300, all them niggas supposed to buy a gambling bet, but y'all killed Jordan. They suspended Jordan for gambling because it was looking bad on the league. Adam Silver, you Poindexter looking motherfucker off the Revenge of the Nerds, bruh. You let this man come make a mockery of a game that don't even fucking need him because you see, it's the young niggas taking over anyway. The Women's, the SGAs, the Ant-Mans, the like the younger teams is arising and they fight through the bullshit that you got them in front of. That
That's a
nigga legit
fact.
like Poindexter, nigga without the hair, dog. I don't like that nigga, dog. You done come fuck up a good product. Oh, Nicky Barnes ass nigga. And then you
We
want to
miss
still
David
call it the
Stern for sure.
NBA. Yeah, we miss Dave. At least Dave was promoting everybody. Even though we know he had an agenda to push one of the greatest because he wasn't gonna cheat the game like this bitch ass nigga doing. We still knew about the McGrady's, the Vince Carters, the AI, the Shaquille O'Neals, the Kobe Bryants, the Akeem Olajuwons, the Rob Ory's, the Chris Webbers that was coming into the league. The Kate, like dog, the list goes on, bro. It was up to you to pick. Like, well, this dude here, I ain't gonna critique him or criticize him. This is my team, but damn, this nigga over here good, bro. This nigga cold, bro. I gotta give him his props. Nigga made you give him his props, just like AI. Nobody can beat that Laker team, bro. Like you said, D. Them motherfuckers was undefeated till they got to the finals. They ran through the big three Spurs, who this nigga kept getting his ass swept by and gentlemen swept by. Dog, this dude AI went out there and got a game, and what happened? That bitch B say, "Hold up, nigga, hold up. I gotta take this nigga. Ty Lue, move your bitch ass out the way. I'm coming get it." And he proceeded to go out there and take on one of the toughest defensive challenges in that finals. Because Matumbo wasn't really no challenge. He wasn't scoring and going back at Shaq like that. You know what I mean? But if you think about it, that's the year Kobe really was coming up. The Sacramento, the teams that he was beating throughout the playoffs. We all know the Eastern Conference wasn't the championship. It was the shit that it was doing in the West, going through the Sacramentos and the San Antonio. That was the real championship right there. Because the East wasn't really ready when Jordan left. We didn't know who was going to really take control of that East. Then you got the team like Detroit. Detroit did it fundamentally sound. I'm gonna give me a shoe guard. I'm giving me a power forward. I got my center Ben Wallace. We don't need you to score. Just protect this motherfucking paint. Guard this bitch with your life. And that's why they was damn near number one in defense when they assimilated that team. Assembled that team. When they assembled that team, they was number one in them people was giving up damn near 79, 80 points. Nobody wants scoring on them niggas like that. Nobody. That team wasn't no
One,
slouch, dog. That team was fucking built the right way, and they had a good coach in Larry Brown. You know what I mean? Larry
I,
Brown wasn't no fucking coach, no scrub ass coach. He knew X's and O's. Why nobody don't
and
get that
how
team pride? If everybody, oh dog, Shaggy, they trapped that. Boy, you know what, dog? That team was busting everybody up. They did it to your nigga. The role player couldn't beat them. They bust the role player up. That
I
same
think they
fucking year,
rigged that draft too, though, because ain't
huh?
no fucking way. I think they rigged that draft too, because ain't no way that Detroit was supposed to pick Darko Milicic over Carmelo Anthony, bro. That
You want
shit
to talk
still don't
about
make
it?
no sense to this day, because they ain't want Melo in the East. They knew it. They come on, man. It's so obvious, bro.
Right, you knew
That
that when
shit's
they
so
didn't get
obvious.
Melo. Remember, Grant Hill and Jason Kidd won co-MVPs. Let me see what the
Hold
chat talking about right quick. Let me see what the chat talking about before I go. Nola boy, please stay real with the people. You the new ticket, my brother. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. You say uh what the other person said right quick. The NBA was so much better back then before this sucker LeBron came showed up. Yeah, facts. Facts. Larry Brown won coach of the year in Philly back in 2001. All right, Cottage. I got you on that.
Yep,
Everybody
and
coming with some
Iverson was
facts.
MVP.
And Iverson was MVP. Let me see what else
Yep.
they say. What
And I think
about
what's the
don't
name won Defensive Player of the Year?
who won it?
Matumbo.
Who Matumbo? By the
I
way,
think
Kobe
I'm don't
guaranteed a
hold me to
playoff
that
spot
though.
when we made the playoffs. KB said Kobe guaranteed a playoff spot and they made the playoffs. So the role player guaranteed the storm was coming through and all that, and ain't no storm come through. But Kobe guaranteed the playoff spot and he made it, but y'all don't like them type people. Like who raised you niggas?
Salute T
I,
Price.
I think they running the league in the ground on purpose. What's up, Marlon? What's up? What's up? What's up? TP. What you hold up? Marlon, what you mean by running the game in the ground on purpose? That now you got me thinking. Because why if that's not the case, why they still catering to this dude? Bro, you know this on all sports center channels right now. We got good playoffs. We just had the Spurs against Minnesota, even though they was banged up. I would like to see the motherfuckers healthy doing that because when Minnesota was healthy, they beat them 2-1 in the regular season, which I really don't hang my head too much on that. But they do it when the Spurs beat the Thunder, thinking they got these people number all of a sudden with no experience. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So my whole bigger picture of saying that is how the hell we can't be in a better spot, and why nobody ain't talking about these playoff games? They talking about where he should go, where his next destination where he should land at, and he ain't getting the respect that he deserved. Why when he getting his ass whooped? What nigga want respect a nigga keep getting their ass whooped? Getting gentlemen swept, getting swept out the back door all fucking day. I done killed a lot of flying cockroaches in my time, dog. But we ain't leave them on the floor. We swept them out the back door. We wasn't even using the dustpan. That bitch ain't was worth getting on my dustpan. Just open the back door and sweep them in the back out the back door. We ain't pick up no roaches with no dustpan in my era. We swept them bitches out the door. Like he getting his
That's a
ass swept. So
fact.
why the media always talking about this young man and ain't covering these NBA games? That's the
Just like
agenda
if the
right
Knicks
there.
lost,
So
yeah, if the Knicks would have lost, they would be on their ass like back pockets. Them boys actually playing good and they ain't getting no love. No
no
love.
love. No love. So I could believe that, Marlon. I ain't lying. I could believe that. I could believe what you saying. Like to me, they fucked the league up on purpose because this bitch ain't got no game. He ain't working on his game. So I don't know. I watched three niggas call you a bitch. The Raymond, Mario Chalmers, and Dwight Howard. Two of them told their story. One of them got kicked out the NBA behind that shit. After he called you, told you stop acting like a bitch, the Dwight Howard got let go from the Lakers and had to go overseas.
Yeah.
The Raven, the only one, decided to call you a bitch and start sucking your dick after that. Cause
Bro,
he
how
you
that's
got the man
crazy. Draymond cost
$100 million.
his he cost his team a title and
How the
getting
fuck he
tangled
still
up
on
with
a
this dude. And you Your shit froze up a little bit. That's a fact. Maryland, this shit W.
Oh, they keep messing with my fucking channel because I'm cooking this dumbass role play.
Like, how do you go
Coming
from
back.
how he go from doing, what he did in what was that game 5 of that series in 2015, and then now you affiliated with Clutch Sports. That don't make no sense, bro.
That's called infiltrating where I'm from. And niggas like that get their ass knocked off. Let me see what they're saying right quick. We got some comment. He said, I believe the main reason the role player doesn't want to retire is because once he's done, all the allegations are gonna come out about him cheating the game. Watch. I believe that. And
I
Marlon said
totally agree.
WWE. And my nigga T Price said they don't give OKC, they do. And he said the MVP gonna be announced sometime today. I hope they give it to Shea though.
Yeah, he earned it.
Everybody, all friends, facts, Marlon. It's like a monkey see, monkey do league. Whatever you do, I'm gonna try to up you. What's up, man? King salute. Whatever you do, I'm gonna try to up you. So let's talk about some of these playoff series then, and get off this fucking role player and Shannon SlowSki. What you think? We got two games. Well, we got a game 7 today.
That's why I put
You
my Guardians hat on. I'm trying to get them niggas all the juice they can get because they in trouble.
all right, all right. So you think Detroit can close them out? They at home.
Yeah, I think Detroit gonna beat them. I ain't gonna lie, because they played with their food in game 6. I think Detroit got them boys.
Oh, Visa, you say he gonna win it is already announced. All right, that's good. That's good.
Oh
And
yeah,
the way
that's
they
what's up.
shitting on, the way they shitting on Shea, not giving these people a chance to repeat because they got that 7 foot Godzilla looking motherfucker over there. The boy, why they ain't had the best record in the league then? And Shea missed Buku games, J Dub missed Buku games. Bro, that team is loaded. Y'all keep on playing with these people if you want. And I don't want to hear nothing about no referees or none of that. If OKC lose, I don't want to hear nothing. I just want to see some good basketball. But at the end of the day, I never seen a team that did it like OKC, came out the gates like OKC, had to come from a whole rebuild after what KD, Russell, and James Harden did to that franchise. Paul George leaving, Carmelo leaving, and now you rebuild that bitch and did it the right way. Dog, them dudes can really go 13 deep. I done seen it buku times this season. And I just go check the stats. And Dion, I swear to God, they always got niggas with numbers on the side of that. I don't give a fuck if it's scoring, but I'm talking about minutes wise. They go so deep in their bench, bro. That's gonna be the key to this series. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, salute to Shay. Hold up, so everybody can see he was right too.
On YouTube. I'm going to get their money back from Brian. All night say them YouTube gonna get their money back from Brian. Nah, he ain't paying them. Brian like a dirty pastor. That bitch got 3, 4 offices, an ATM machine in the church, and that AC still don't work. That's
He's
the type of preacher Brian is. Don't go to his church at all, dog. He gonna try to fuck your wife and all. Please don't go to your church. Nigga talking about, yeah, we about to have prayer meeting. We going around and pray for people. No, you gonna try to go around and put that meat on people. He learned from Diddy, y'all. I'm just being honest. He got that Diddy syndrome. Don't fuck with that. Remember, he blew his knee out and he down there dancing with his wife. And ain't nothing was wrong with your knee then. But you duck OKC and you duck the Spurs the last couple of games of the season of this year. But you come out front running against the Jazz. But let's go back to talking about, man. I got so many. I this nigga with an ice pick, man. Look, so you got Detroit, right? I I wanted I like my young hyenas, bro. And I think it's time for them to take over and move James Harden and Don. I like Spider, but Donovan Mitchell, bro, you fucking up, dog. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. After the bubble, you fooled me, dog. You sold me some bunk weed. I ain't catch your ass yet. You sold me rabbit food, bitch. I want my money back. You
that
understand?
was
I'm
that
just
series
keeping it
against
real.
one that him and Jamal Murray series in the bubble
Yeah,
when they
him
was
and
cooking.
Jamal Murray going Glock for Glock. Both of them bitches drop 50 balls. I need that Donovan Mitchell. For real. Until then, bitch, your name is Spiders in the cage. I'm gonna lock your ass up. You hear me? You can't be front running like that, dog. Stop learning from the role player. Don't take that nigga. Don't do what that nigga do, man. Be yourself. Y'all doing the shit the role player doing. Long as I get there, shit. Long as I score my point, shit. Get other people involved. Make everybody else great around you. Take over when it's time. I'm tired of you turning the ball. Remember, that's how the game went into overtime. Even though they pulled it off, James Harden, yeah, thanks, Jamara. Stop playing with your food. Y'all play
That's
with
what I
y'all food too
said.
much in this era. Y'all
They
play
don't
with your
deserve to
food too
win.
much in this era. Dude
I
said he
want
was
them to
hurt
win, but they
and
don't
he
deserve.
went to the Kendrick Lamar concert. Yeah, I'm talking about he was hurt. He had the Kendrick Lamar concert. Look how he infiltrated Drake. Drake said you was a dog for 17 years, and all of a sudden you cool with Kendrick Lamar. As an infiltrator, man, you want niggas like that around you?
Hell
I
no.
don't
He
want niggas
did
like that
Brian
around me.
Windhorse dirty too.
Yep,
I don't even fuck with Brian Windhorse, but he did him dirty, man.
dirty like a motherfucker. So I got Detroit pulling it out because they at home. My biggest thing with Detroit, Dion, they put too much on Cade. It's about now. I like the way they played this last game. They blew their ass off the floor, but everybody was contributing. Everybody
Yeah,
was putting in. And I don't know what's wrong with Cleveland. You got two 7-footers over there, and Mobley and Allen, and you don't know how to use them.
them boys, I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Them
They
dudes
don't
should be like
rebound with
Rudy
them.
Gobert right now, 24-7, at least 20 and 20, a both a piece, because they ain't got no bigs over there. Durant's supposed to be in foul trouble, and I like Jalen Durant, bro. That's my dog. I don't know where he come from, but you could tell he got our mentality. You could tell he working on his game. K do trust him. Tobias Harris done cool down a little bit. But that
I was
other
about to say,
dude,
yeah. No, the
what
Jenkins
that
nigga stepping up
yeah,
though.
I like him. That nigga had no conscience, and
Nigga,
he
his
ain't scared to pull
Dennis
it.
Jenkins, he ain't scared of nobody.
Yeah, he ain't scared to pull that thing. He in the paint. He behind the off. He on the dribble, off the dribble, on ball, off ball. I love that little dude game. I like
And
his
then
game.
Paul Reed kind of stepping in for Durant when he having a bad game. The boy Reed stepping up. That's why I'm like they play like they want it though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know that T Price Durant playing for Penny. I see why. We
Ah,
just did a video on Penny yesterday. Salute to the real Penny, man. Like, and they talking about the road. When uh Tim Hardaway said that, I don't think he said that because they got their last name together, but I'm just saying, Penny was that nigga when he first came in. And injuries back then really fucked over our era because we didn't have a medical field there. The guy, that's not an excuse or nothing, but if you just go watch the highlights, boy, you will see that boy was totally different. Jordan saw that shit firsthand with the 45 and with the 23. Even when they swept them the next year, Penny was giving Jordan the fucking business. Penny wasn't scared of that
yeah.
nigga. Penny was dunking on that nigga, driving by it. Like, you get old though. It's just like the mentality that them dudes had back then though. Shit, whatever you do, I can do better. If you do it to me, I'm gonna come back at you. They wasn't running, but he wasn't putting Pippin on him. I seen him put Jordan on the block a few times and hit him with that shimmy too, that'll shake and fade away, that shake and baseline that thing. And I I think Penny Dog, to be honest with you, he done caught some bodies. Boy, Penny done caught some bodies. It
And
took
Penny
John
was so
damn near
nice.
it took John damn near 10 years to catch Matumbo. And Matumbo told him in the All-Star game, Mike, you never got me, Mike. And Mike finally caught his ass. Penny come in yamming on that bitch though. I,
Yeah,
I
Penny
got
pivot. He
highlights of Penny dunking on Elijah Wine, Morning, Ewan, Matumbo, Sean Bradley, whoever, Manute Bowl. Just I ain't give a fuck who was down there. That nigga Penny was yamming on everything in sight, and he ain't give a fuck about you then. I'm trying to get this bucket, nigga.
that nigga finished third in MVP voting in '96 behind Mike and David Robinson. So Penny was him.
Yeah, he was him. He was him. So do you give Cleveland a chance to win? Any chance?
The only way I see them winning is they got to come out swinging, and they got to ride that all the way to the end, man. They can't fuck around. Like Basically, if they come out hot, we got a chance because that's the only way they play good is if somebody's shooting. Because our most consistent player to me, as far as energy, has been the boy Max Strus, the white boy. He play like he want to win, and he ain't even the best player on the team, but he playing like he
Yeah,
want to win.
it's just the energy that he brings. I like his energy. I liked him when he
Him,
played for us.
yeah, him, and
Jamaris
then
Penny was giving Scotty in 23 the business and Grant Hill. Facts.
facts,
Facts,
facts.
Jamaris. He was. That nigga wasn't scared of nobody. Dog, you seen that move where he was dribbling? That nigga like he was about to spin, but I, don't- I forgot how niggas still trying to see how he did the move, let alone talk about it. It was a move this nigga did. This nigga was dribbling that bitch. That nigga was like he was about to spin. That nigga just hurry up and bounce back and came back and hit that bitch in the nigga. I see, fuck, that was a travel. Nigga was like, no, that wasn't no travel. That's footwork. I swear to God, I watched that play. Yeah, that spin step back, boy. I watched that shit like 90 times and still couldn't do it. I swear to God. Like, how the fuck did he do that? We
Yeah, he
know the
was
role playing
doing.
got no fucking footwork like that, and Shannon won't get mad at a nigga that played in the league. Bitch, you played football, no neck having ass. You played football. How you gonna tell a nigga who played against it? He made Tim Hardaway fall. I put it in my post. It's on my post on my community post because I like to save shit and bring it over there because I be wanting to do videos about it, like reaction videos. That was gonna be my next thing, but I gotta get my laptop back. So I was gonna start reaction videos. I won't get like 2 or 3 sided channels. I got my band channel coming, just all band. Jackson State Southern, uh, New Orleans All Star Band, GAM, Memphis. MAB. Uh, I got a lot of stuff. Alabama got a mass band. The Regulators. They got 337. So I got a lot of stuff on the floor that I'm trying to just get in order right now. So I'm gonna have a lot of shit to talk about. I don't know if y'all like band and shit like that, but I'm gonna get back to doing baseball too, cause I'm about to just get back in my bag, bro. Even though this shit, the little water whip, just won't be just talking about one thing all the time. I got a lot of shit I be wanting to talk about, but I don't know if all y'all been tuned in that shit like that. And why they don't talk about Grand Hill? Oh, that's my next video. That's why I did the Penny video because Shannon SlowSki got mad because Tim Hardaway said he'll take Penny and Grant Hill over the role player. How you gonna get mad at that man?
I just watched that video last night when he was talking about his top 10 or whatever, top five.
Say, bro, why you keep changing your name, dog? This nigga here is a real troll. Talk about why I got timed out. So you gonna make another account? Don't time him out, y'all. That's the same nigga right there, the snake eater. Don't time him out. Nigga love eating snake. Let his ass live. Don't time him
Oh
out.
shit.
So all right, we got the we got the Western Conference because we're in the conference now, baby. There's only two more series left: the conference and the championship. What we all anticipated, everybody want to see. Hey, Nola, not trying to get off topic, but my father is from Waterproof, Louisiana. Have you heard of that place? Yeah, I heard of it, but I ain't never been that way. I ain't never been there, but I heard of it though. I heard of it. So let's talk about the game everybody been anticipating.
Yeah,
This
this gonna
this
be a banger.
Goliath, this
Oh,
Goliath against this little small little dude who everybody say foul bait, that he a foul merchant and all this stuff. Bruh, San Antonio, I think they did that because they took the recipe from them. See monkey do lead. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. So they took their shit and they implemented it over here. Now, this is what I would tell you about this series. I seen people take Wemby out. There's a certain way you got to do it. Even though people be scared to go up in there because he got the wingspan and he could block shots and adjust your shit when you're going up in there, have you spook. I watched this little dude, Terrence Shannon from Minnesota, give a nigga the blueprint if they was watching. I'm good. I watched them people get him the blueprint how to beat this team. If they don't take it, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't saying they can't all night. I think they can beat them too, but it's a way you gotta beat OKC. A lot of people, bruh, fuck Jokic's defense. Let's talk about this right quick. When Jokic and them was putting that team together and how they was building it, it was something like OKC, but they did it with veterans. Aaron Gordon, KCP. That's when they won the championship. What I'm saying, these little dudes building their puppies and bringing them up. And OKC coach don't get enough credit. That dude is
Nope.
going in his bag, bruh. That dude is letting everybody know we is here for a long time. And they still got 1,000 draft picks they ain't never fucking used.
Yeah, Mark Dagnall. I forgot to pronounce that boy name.
I don't know the coach name either. That's why I said OKC coach. Like, I don't want to screw his name up. But that nigga, he be so calm and collective. He don't never press the panic button. And he just play his style. And his rotation is his rotation. He ain't about to mess it up for nobody. When it's shade time to rest, you rest. The only reason why I'm saying this, because if Wemby was missing 20 games, and Wemby we had to miss games like SGA, do y'all really think the Spurs can beat these people? Because everybody basing it off what Wemby doing, what Wemby could do. So I don't think one nigga gonna beat OKC is not about to let no one team beat no one man beat them. I'm just being honest, dog. They're gonna have a game plan to get around that shit because everybody make adjustments in the playoffs. That's why I like these young teams. What you got to say about that, Dion? Because I can't wait for this series to start, bro. On some real nigga shit.
Yeah, I expect this to go 7 games. I ain't even gonna hold you. I expect this to be a 7 game series. I don't I don't even know if a team gonna win 2 games in a row this series. I think this gonna be a back and forth fight, like a real good series. The only reason why I'll agree with all night as far as Spurs got enough to beat them boys, because not only do they just got Wemby, but they got young wings and guards. They young, like they got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because OC gonna run you out the gym if you an older team. So I think they could keep up with them as far as that's concerned, and that give them a chance. The only thing that I think that's gonna hurt San Antonio is the experience of OKC, because I think they're gonna either try to get Wemby in foul trouble, or they might double Wemby and live with everybody else. They might try to pull one of them moves on them.
Look, all night say I think San Antonio can beat them. I ain't say they couldn't. He said Wemby is the best Man King said Wemby is the best defender in basketball. It's gonna be hard for OKC to win that series. I disagree with that. And then all night say right OKC is well all machine. And then old head said the draft pick didn't. He said they drafted. I guess he's trying to say the draft pick didn't play this year with an ACL out for the season for Georgetown. They center. Then he said, I like the fact that OKC used their players. All night said. Then Man King said, Wemby makes a huge difference, James. He's a game changer. Hey, that's one nigga though. That's one nigga. I see a lot of game changers over here for fucking OKC. Whoever thought AJ Mitchell do what he doing? And look, I would play them heads up. I would play them fucking heads up. If women go for 60, 70 and beat us, I'm good with that. But all that leaving them niggas wide open for practice shots, Castle ain't no shooter like that. Castle can't get his shit off the bounce like that. His shot ain't that developed yet. But the fact of the matter, J Dub been wrestling all this time. Whether he play or not, you getting AJ so much experience. You got Caruso. You got the dude Case and Wireless. All these dudes can get their bucket without Shea. Shea don't have to set them up. And now Shea is resting. Castle dog, that's my boy. I like him, but he ain't got that jump shot like that, dog. He ain't on that
Yeah,
level like
do
that.
got they do
He
got Ron Harper's son on that squad too, though.
I like Ryan Harper's son. I'm just looking at the experience. And the only thing I'm looking at, What you call them have three bigs that they control at Wemby. Three bigs. Connect, whatever his name is from Boston, he's solid. But if Chet,
Chet
if they
and
go big,
Hardenstein.
yeah, if
Oh
they go
shit.
big and play Hardenstein and they play Chet at the same time like they've been doing in this playoffs, murder
Yeah,
she
that's
wrote, my
dirty.
nigga.
That's
That's
dirty. Yeah.
dirty. And now I can just let what you call him bang with him, Hardenstein, and I can keep Chet on the perimeter. And then that and scraping. Look, backdoor cuts, help on the Bulls. When women go up with the shot, you go clean it up. You know, dawg, it's a game plan to beat these people. That's why them boys still was the number one seed in the league with these injuries to their key players. Have you ever seen a team that have two of their top players miss more 20 plus games and they still win a number one seed? So why women them ain't take over that shit? Right. I,
Yeah, I
I
most
like them.
definitely thought they was gonna fall.
They should have had the number one seed, knowing the injuries that these people was dealing with throughout the season with J Dub. And when Shea went out and J Dub came back, I was like, God damn. That's why people saying right now they don't really need J Dub. That 200 some thousand, 200 some million, I mean, with AJ playing the way he playing, Case and Wallace playing the way he playing. Then you don't forget about number six, the Jay Williams, the dude with the dreads who can play backup center, can also put. Now I'm believing no motherfucking Darren Fox. Oh, he got to show up though, but I don't think he gonna show up. I put Caruso on his ass. You know, Freddie Krueger ain't playing when it
Oh,
comes to defense. I would put Caruso on his ass off the dump. Not De'Aaron Fox.
damn.
And I'm not saying Caruso gonna slow him down, but he gonna make it hard for him. He gonna get tired trying to get around that nigga. Caruso ain't about to give you nothing easy. Y'all know that shit. I would put Caruso on him out the gate. And I would let Caruso, every time he come in, that's your job right there. I don't give a fuck if you gotta pinch him, stab him, or bite him. Make it hard for him. I would put Caruso on De'Aaron Fox. I would play Wemby man up, and I would make the other niggas beat me, man. And I don't think that team have enough firepower like that. If you play them niggas straight up and just let Wemby go one on one, Wemby gonna eat regardless because he tall. Go ahead, D.
Huh? Hey, I can see I can see you and T Price, the way y'all just huh? All right,
I'm
the
trying
way
to
y'all
break the
just
game
broke that
down in
down.
reality. I ain't looking at it as no fanboy shit because I just like him. I'm trying
No,
to give
I
both
ain't gonna
sides
lie.
of the spectrum, bro.
Cause OKC, they man, they style is so plug and play, and they everybody play defense on the string. This gonna be a hard series. Damn, it's gonna be
Man,
a hard series.
King said OKC is gonna struggle at the rim. Bro, them dudes ain't gotta go to the rim. All them dudes can get their shot off. Them dudes got jumpers, man. Bro, I don't know what the fuck y'all watching. Bro, I'm just being honest, dog. If you think them dudes gotta go to the basket to school, that mid range for OKC, dog, all them dudes got that shit in their bag. Every last one of them
And
can
they say
shoot the
that's the
midi.
worst shot in the NBA.
And they say that's the worst shot in the NBA. Right, Dion? Them dudes got the number one seed 2 years in a row. Shea don't go to the basket like that. He used the mid range. So you mean to tell me if Wimby in the paint, I know he tall and long, but you think he could block a shot from back there? That man ain't about to be blocking that shit like that. Them dudes getting that mid range bag. Cause I'm telling, I like Castle, I like Vassell, whatever his name is. I like the other dude that they got. They got a
What
squad.
Champagne? Yeah,
Yeah,
Champagne.
Champagne. Him. I like them. They young too. But this was gonna kill them, dog. I swear to God, this was gonna kill them. And mark my word, bro. Experience. See, only reason why they got past Minnesota, because them dude was banged up. Minnesota was hurt. And man had to come off the bench a couple of games. They missing DiVincenzo. You know what I mean? Ayo was out from the last series. If Ayo could have been healthy and gave him what he gave him last series, that series would have went totally different. They couldn't put pressure on him. They couldn't put pressure on him. And the Spurs, bitch, ain't like that, man. I know one thing. OKC got a whole starting five on that second bench, on that bench ready to come in and get the same thing the starters doing. Because I seen them, Dion. They set the first, they set their starters in like two more people. It was like seven people. They set, and them people still went out there and scored 131 points, but they lost. But I'm just talking about the points that they put up. It wasn't no blowout or nothing. They ain't get beat bad. put up 131 points still without Jay, without Shea, without Chet, without Caruso, without Horn. God, they set their whole fucking starting lineup. And the people still went out there and scored 130. I said, man, this shit is ridiculous. Man, it's not even much fucking fair. And think about the draft picks they still got. They got the Clippers draft pick. They got their draft. These people got about 30 draft picks, man. So they only gonna get better and better and better and better.
And Shay, what? 20, he ain't not even 30 yet, right?
You're not
Let
gonna
me
shoot good
see.
every game, but listen, we talking about one person. The whole team ain't about to shoot like that. I give you Shea might have an off game because he shows you against the Lakers. Shea ain't must have a good game against the Lakers.
Oh yeah, he only 20. He'll be 28 this year. Oh yeah, the NBA in trouble.
This nigga ain't must have a good game. This nigga was shooting 8 for 20. This nigga was shooting 8 for 20 against the Lakers. But the other, and I'm just not saying the Lakers because of that. Rui Hachimura played good. Them games was closer than y'all think it was. That's why they was in game 5. And you know all those games in the first half was even, neck and neck. Half of the time the Lakers had the lead. But guess what? When it came to that bench, when it came to going deep into that rotation, them niggas was running their ass out the gym in that second half. That's when they really took off. And they went deep the first half too. But it just goes to show you it's levels to this shit, man. Let's see what the Spurs can do. I like the Spurs. I got a season with them right now just to see how dominant Wimby was. I said, man, this is time, man. This is cheap. You can just throw that bitch to him anyway. He gonna guess that bitch. They got him shooting threes on them. I said, man, I ain't about to play with them niggas no more, man. Ain't nobody gonna beat him if you know how to play. The only thing they gotta do is just keep feeding that nigga. It's really kind, but it's ways to beat this team, bro. And I done seen it because if Shea gonna miss 20 games, J Dub gonna miss 20 games, he missed more than that because he ain't been playing in the playoffs. And them people still the number one seed, bro. What are we talking about, man? Y'all just hate that team for some reason. Now that's hate in your heart. That's just pure hate, bro. Like T Price said, it's crazy all the hate that this team getting for some reason. I can't get around that. I just can't,
Because
D.
they
I
probably
can't let them
small
do it.
market,
The
small
Spurs a
market
small
team.
market team.
They in
They ain't
Texas
no
though.
big city. Nah, but it's a small market city.
True. Because it ain't Houston or nothing. Yeah, yeah. I can dig that. I can
Compared
dig
to
that.
Dallas and compared to Houston, San Antonio is a small market team. I know they ain't the biggest state of out here. Everything big out here, but they still a small market team. You can't knock that. I can't wait to this game. When they play, somebody fact check when they play.
Tomorrow, I want to say tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
I want to
Let's
see if the
see.
Knicks. I want to see if Cleveland gonna come out and
Well,
choke.
eight.
They
Well,
say
no, my
Monday.
bad. Tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern. So what? You 2 hours back, so 6:30 your time.
All right. So let's get this straight. James Harden don't show up, they going home. Because we already know what Spidey do in clutch moments. I think Detroit, you after seeing them play, even much in that game they lost. That game that went into overtime in game 6. I mean game
Yeah,
5. Y'all
game
should have won
five.
that
Yeah.
game. Y'all should have won that game, D. I don't know what happened.
No, they did win game five. The Cavs won because Detroit won the first two. Then the Cavs won three straight. Then they just tied it up last game.
Yeah, Cavs supposed to put Detroit away. I don't see. I
They
That's why I like the young hyenas though. It's something about their young team, and how you let one dude take the whole pace of the game and Cade Cunningham because you stop him, you stop the offense. That's what I was told. I don't know who can y'all put on him to stop that nigga to get y'all this victory.
for real nobody because we don't really have because our best defenders are bigs. Because Max Strus, he cool. Like he play with effort, but he's not gonna lock you up. We already know about Donovan and James. They not about to lock nobody up. And Dean Wade too tall. He could get around him. And Mobley, that's why I say that defensive player of the year was fool's gold last year for Mobley. I don't think he deserved that for real. Even though he
He won
got
the
it because
defensive
Wimby
player of the
got
year
hurt,
award.
but yes, man, Evan Mobley won last year, bro.
I
And
didn't
then
know
you
that.
would not think that, would you? You wouldn't think that the way he be playing. But yeah, it was just too many things. Like they didn't play with enough effort last game, and we was at the house. So you think, and mind you, Game 5 was the first road game the Cavs won this entire playoffs. They only been winning
Yeah,
at the crib.
but y'all was undefeated
So
too at home. That would really
right,
make me like think, how the hell? Hold up, you never went on the road, but you got one. Now you going back home and you undefeated, and you put up a performance like that. I can't. Nah,
yeah,
something ain't right
so
with that picture, dog. I don't know.
I
Maybe it's
can't
about the
roll with
money.
that.
People saying it's about the money, and that's why I say keep the money up out the fucking game, man. Let them dudes just go out there. I never seen so much money in a game that have an outcome in the way it is, the way we've been going the last few years. It's just sad to me,
I
dog.
don't know if you I don't know if you see my comment yesterday when y'all was cooking. I said the MLB owe Pete Rose his flowers because they slandered him for that shit. Now it's normal.
Hell
About the
yeah,
bet and all that. Think about that, bro.
yeah.
Like they tarnished his whole legacy because of that, man. His whole
I
legacy,
figured
man.
that.
And now everybody, like you said, everybody got a everybody back betting apps. They just promoting the shit.
That's why I think money is in the game. Cause like I said, everybody YouTube channel has grown. They sponsored by a betting gambler, by a betting site. But y'all say betting and
Yeah.
money not in the game like that. Boy, if that nigga tell you miss that fucking free throw, you better miss it. Or they coming to pay you a visit. Finkel and Einhorn in it
Like
together.
Marlon said, that's like Marlon said, this shit WWE, man. Like, no, what you say? That's why Chauncey had on that clutch sports hoodie. You welcome.
Oh yeah, he snitched like a motherfucker. Yep. He let it be known. I ain't gotta say nothing, but I'm a dry snitch like a motherfucker. Look at my shirt. Clutch did it. Clutch did it. Look at
Hey,
Johnny
I
said.
hope
He said
so,
I got the
Johnny
Cavs
MC,
closing it
man.
out. Johnny said I got the Cavs closing it out. They probably gonna throw two defenders at Cade. That's their only engine. They better hurry up and try to get it blown. And it's supposed Mark said Cavs was supposed to put Detroit away.
Hey, you know what though? I'm worried about the Dennis Jenkins nigga. I ain't even because K gonna do what he gonna do. I'm worried about this Jenkins nigga. They not checking him.
So you hold up. We all know they took defense out just a little bit, but we also seeing they're starting to let them play a little bit in the playoffs because niggas was complaining about that shit. So you could tell they listening to us, but they still try to keep the money in it some type of way. Like I don't want take it all the way out, and I don't want put it all the way back in because we still got money riding on this shit. It's still like Marlon
Right.
said, it's a storyline, it's a narrative. That's all you hear people talk about on these sports shows, storylines and narratives. It ain't never breaking down the game the right way like we just was doing and how I feel about like I give San Antonio a chance, but I hate when people try to put it on one dude like he gonna be the end all be all. So I don't think Wimby. No, when we talking about Wimby, bro, you could tell he the next face of the league the way he pushing them. First of all, I see the shit, but then that's how I know if somehow they be able to pull this shit out, he the next man up in line. But they might have to let him go through his growing pains. This might become a rivalry. This might become a thing. And I see them two doing this for years to come because of the way these two teams built. Now, what I'm asking you is, Cass and them gonna have to get better as far as on the offensive end. Because anybody can hit an open shot, bro. It's the pros when they doubling the motherfucking Godzilla already. So if he when he kicking it out to these open shooters, that's practice shots, y'all. Come on, bro. Y'all know that's practice shots. But when you got a nigga on your hip and you gotta put that bitch on the ground and you gotta raise up where the niggas diving all over you, hand all in your face, that's a different ball game right there. And only thing
Sure.
I'm saying is I haven't seen everybody on the Spurs do that, but just a hand few. Wimby because he tall enough, and the dude Vassal. And Champagne, he trying to get it going a little bit. But majority of the shit women be doing for them dudes, get them open shots. Now, when you look at the other side of the ball, AJ can put that bitch down on the ground and he, get in his bag. Everybody can do that. Case and Wireless, everybody over there can do that. That's the
But
only thing I'm trying to get people to understand. I
I
don't care
think
about
you're
nothing
right
else.
with that Hardenstein shit though. That's gotta neutralize Wimby like a motherfucker, bro.
And Harstein got that hard, bro. He like the bang. Just make it hard for them. They're gonna get cheap fouls, but guess what? I got Hartenstein, I got Chet, and I got Williams. I got 18 fouls to get your bitch ass. And
And
I'm gonna
like
beat your ass up doing it.
like T Price and One Sports Mark said, they Chet and Wemby got beef from back in the day when they was young boys. So
What's
Chet
up,
ain't
Arb
scared of him.
Jones? Glad to have you, big brother. He said the Knicks 2026 championship. I don't know about that. We got it. We still. I don't, if Detroit do what they need to do, I think the Cavs can beat them. Which Cavs team we gonna get? Cook right quick, Dion, until I come back. I'm
Uh
listening though.
you say who better, Cade or Brunson? That's a good question right there, Cottage. That's a good one right there.
What's up,
Damn, that's a
Lily,
good
baby? For what?
uh shit. That's a good question right there. That might be your best one yet, Cottage. Cade or Brunson, huh? Yeah, you right. You right, Marlon Cade. It ain't by much though, cause Brunson can't guard nobody. At least Cade can guard somebody. You absolutely right. You right. Yeah, I agree with the Cade thing for sure. But Brunson ain't no slouch though. He just ain't got nothing for you on defense. And because of how the Knicks got them good ass wing defenders, you can hide him on defense all the time. You say, but panel, can they guard Wemby on the perimeter because Wemby doesn't just bang, he could go inside out. That's true. That's true. That's true. But if that jumper not falling, then
Hey,
what?
I'd rather him stay out there than keep him out there because we
Oh,
got
he can't.
bodies.
Yeah, OKC, they too gritty on defense for him to get that down low shit off. I believe. Like
Yeah,
it's gonna be
keep
hard
keep
for
keep
him
him out
down.
there then. Turn him into
Yeah,
a jump shot shooter. That means he can't get no rebounds or block shots. And if he try to go catch try to what you call him, see check and pull his ass about there, yeah. Check and pull him out there. Cause if you telling me if I do go small and try to save my bigs because of the fouls, you still gotta come out there and guard me now. Chet ain't no small nigga. Chet about 7 feet. I pull you out.
right.
Not AJ, SGA, them dudes can really eat now.
So hold
Now
on.
it's gonna really open it up.
I'm reading what Johnny MT said. Is so J Dub supposed to come back this series?
Yeah, they say that.
Oh, if J Dub come back, it's a wrap, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you.
That's why they
If
ain't
they
been playing them. They ain't need them against the Lakers. They ain't need him against in the first series.
also
These
he could
dudes
have came
undefeated
back.
in the playoff. He could have came back, but they ain't need him.
Oh, they playing with house money. They playing with house money. And while we talk about Wendy, unless Shay have a bet, like this is the thing about Shay that I like about his game. He don't just depend on the three because I think Ant Edwards shoot too many threes. That's the thing that pisses me off about him.
And
He
I
get too
hate that.
reliant on that three, and Shay know how to work in that mid range, and he gonna get to the line, bro. So even if he, let's say
Look
he do
at
have a 9 to 20 something game, he still could give you 40 because the nigga take 12 free throws.
look at the main king said they might put Wimby on Dart because Dart can't shoot. Keep believing that. Dart is a way better shooter than he was.
He's
And that's why when
serviceable.
and look, if you leave him open if you want. That nigga ain't no Cephalosha, I tell you that.
No, he definitely not no Thabo.
Leave him open if you want. I guarantee you they gonna regret that shit. And then if you put him on him, who gonna check
Who gonna
hunger?
check? Man,
Oh, if you put him on Doc, see, I'm telling you, it's a chess match. Y'all, dog, don't cook yourself like that, bro. I'm telling you,
That's why I say this might go back
I
and
put his
forth
ass
though.
out there paint. I put his ass out there paint real quick and let him know what's happening.
This gonna it's gonna be the only. Now y'all got me. This just damn. Y'all right. This gonna be a chess match. Ain't I don't think it's a clear victor either way. Now you probably could say OKC just to put some respect on their name, but it ain't gonna be easy.
I, I
Look
don't
what
know,
T Price
bro.
just said. He said Lou Dort shot 40% from three this year.
That's what I'm saying. He got better, dog. I'm about to look up some stats because this shit here got me crazy right now, dog. Woo! This is mind-boggling. And then guess what? How long OKC been resting? They need
I was
that
thinking
rest.
that too. I was thinking that too, bro. And San Antonio coming off of what they played. That was a 6 game series against Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Salute, conquering. Salute. We talk about the Spurs and the OKC series. So, all right,
What's down with the Greens, dog?
if I
Big
had to put
conk in
my
the
money on the
building.
line, if I had to put my money on the line with everything consider what we just said, I'll probably say OKC in 6.
I still think. Listen, only way it don't go 7 because I'm factoring in experience at this point. Knowing what OKC had to go through, and it's really San Antonio first time. Now, if you look at when they played Portland, Portland would have never got a game off of OKC. I don't give a fuck if Wemby was playing or not. I don't give a fuck if J Dub was playing or SGA. They would have never got a game off of them. What I seen, what Portland did to them, nigga, Scoot Henderson went off on them people. So what the fuck you think SGA about to do these boys? If Scoot Henderson about to drop 30 and steal a game off these bums. Not calling them bums like that, but that's just a figure of speech. That's
Right.
how we talk where I'm from. You dig what I'm saying? Because they play like bums that game. Them people is not about to beat no Portland, man. I mean, Portland is not about to get no game off no OKC. They're the only team in the fucking playoffs undefeated, and they resting doing it. They like me and you right now with our feet cocked up. You hear me? Chilling,
Like
waiting for the
niggas
game to
chilling.
come on. But the bitches ain't worried about that. They probably smoking nothing but green, popping champagne, shooting dice, playing domino. Man, these niggas ain't finished yet, man. I gotta wait. They trying to get us way cool. Like they want them motherfuckers to cool off so bad. That's why I'm glad they got that series out the way because they weren't even supposed to go 6 games with them if that was the case. If OKC would have played them, OKC beat them in what last year? OKC beat them in 5 last year. That Minnesota team I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Let me fact check that before I say something. Hold up.
And Julius Randle wasn't doing shit, so that should have been a gimme series for them. Hey, you
Last year
right, One
playoffs.
Sports Mark. J Dub looking expendable now. How AJ Mitchell playing, and they paying him 200 mil. Shit, the way OKC management act, they be done traded that boy for some more draft picks and keep the keep that OKC player mill open. Now I don't know if they're gonna be. I was thinking that too. The main king. I don't know if they're gonna be rusty though. OKC, they got so many different weapons. Like they not so dependent like most teams dependent on 2 or 3 players. They got so many players that can step up and give you double digits. They play so many players, they stay fresh, bro. Like they ain't no what was that Thibodeau type shit when they only playing 8 players. J Dub do take them to another level, but how high is that level now compared to how these other guys are playing?
Yeah, so check this out. Last year with a healthy Minnesota team, they beat them people 4-1. And the Spurs struggled this year with an unhealthy Minnesota team and they took them to 6 games. And don't forget if Wemby was supposed to get suspended, dog, for that elbow on Nas Reed, nobody won't talk about. That's how you know they pushing this bum ass, well, this dude. They want him to be the face of the league for some type of way because they see Jokic ain't it no more. The numbers ain't gonna get it done. They need somebody who's gonna keep getting that. Jokic keep getting his ass slapped. You see the other person who they was trying to push ain't getting it done. I forgot the dude name. Luca Diamond. He can't get it done. So I'm just saying, bro.
So they
OKC
saying
slapped a healthy Minnesota team and beat them in five, and this Spurs team right here struggled with them bitches easily.
so y'all saying they gotta keep J Dub, huh?
I don't know. I keep him if it ain't fucking with the money. If it ain't fucking with the money, now I know under contract, yeah, it might fuck with the bag.
That's
Far
all
as
I'm worried about is the money.
what you call them already got their money though.
And I
From my
think what's the
understanding,
name got a
Shea
player option. Yeah.
Shea got it. Shea got his money. Holmgren got his money, and J Dub got his money. So all on to the back end. Like who you gonna play first? Who you want to get this? Who next up in line to get the bigger bag? Do you want to take a pay cut to stay on the championship team, or do you want to take the money to go to a losing team and just get your money to feed your family? That's all I'm saying.
So y'all, so we saying keep them as the core and keep building around them three guys.
Hell
Okay, I
yeah,
see
that's
what
what I
y'all are
do.
saying. Yeah, I just I don't. I ain't saying J AJ Mitchell was is as good as J Dub, but when you see all of them guys and how they just plug and play, I don't know if it'll hurt them as much as y'all saying. I don't know though. Hey, he is too, Johnny. If that was Ron Artest or somebody, he definitely would have got suspended for a game. Then this fool talk about what does that mean when you get a flagrant two? Like nigga, how long you been playing basketball and don't know what a flagrant two is, sir? Tell him in French, oui, oui, man. That's true. That's true. He do J Dub do play both sides and can get better offensively. I agree with that. I agree with that. And that series did go seven last year, though. Didn't they go seven with Indiana? So do y'all think they need J Dub to beat the Spurs though? Also, he already locked in. Okay. Oh, you said they lose without J Dub? Oh, damn. Okay, y'all. Didn't the Spurs beat them in the or did they tie in the season series? I forgot, y'all.
No, the Spurs beat them 4-1.
Okay.
I was just looking at that. But see, they got to put
In the regular
context on that.
season, yeah, yeah, but
Yeah,
they
the
was
regular
playing.
season.
But Shea didn't play in a couple, one of them, two of them games, right? Some shit like that.
A couple. Look, I forgot how it went, but SGA missed. What you call him had missed a couple games around the time J Dub was missing. But I also got a chance to see them. And then I don't want to lie about it, so that's why I got my backup right here, so I can really bring it up. And I'm about to read off these numbers to y'all right quick.
I don't know right now,
Look,
Carter. Just a toss up between who gonna win the whole thing.
they got go. Look, let me tell you how much this regular season shit don't count. They beat them 4-1 in the regular season, but you know what everybody predicting? The percentages right now is OKC 69 and
The
the Spurs
31.
31.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play no games, man. The people ain't stupid. When the rubber need to meet the fucking road, they know what to do. They know that regular season shit don't always tell us end all be all. But let's check out the season stats though. Let's look at the season stats. And I'm about to tell you for real, for real. Let me see where we go. Where we go. This shit gonna be crazy though. I'm not gonna lie to you. This shit about to go crazy.
Johnny say OKC will sweep the Knicks. Brunson will be Uber Eats out here. Yeah, they got too many defenders. They definitely, I think they'll slow him down for sure. Even though
Look,
I
look
do
here.
like what they doing with Cat though. Now with
This they
him,
season record. The San Antonio Spurs 62 and 20. What you call them 64 and 18. There's only 2 games separate. But remember, J Dub 20 plus games missed. Shea 20 plus games missed. They winning percentage 780 for OKC, 756 for San Antonio. Home record 32 and 8 for San Antonio. OKC 34 and 7.
mm,
Road record 29 and 12. OKC 30 and 10. It is close. You see what I'm going at with it? You see what I'm doing? That's why experience gonna play a major part. Now check this out. Versus the East. San Antonio 24 and 6. I mean 26 and 4, my bad. And OKC 23 and 7 against the
damn,
West. Against the West. San Antonio 36 and 16. OKC 41 and 11. Divisional games. San Antonio 13 and 3. OKC 12 and 4 in the division. Points per game. San Antonio 119.8. OKC 119.0.
damn,
Points points given up 111.5 for OKC. I mean for San Antonio, but the OKC only giving up 107.9.
hmm.
That bitch like ass cheeks, boys. It's tight, like a butthole. I'm telling, it's tight. Don't get it twisted. But the experience, and look, the only time I seen them, I don't know what conference that the San Antonio Spurs in, and what is the
With the division, I think they're in the Southwest Division.
yeah. So let's read off some of these stats. The first time they played was December 3rd. I mean December 13th. Vasa scored 23. San Antonio won 111 to 109. Shea had 29. He was their highest scorer. The second game, San Antonio beat them 130 to 110. They beat them by a dub. Johnson 25 points. Shea Alexander 33 points. But J Dub ain't played. You see what I'm saying? J Dub ain't played none of those games. The first 2 games. The game that he played though, I think OKC. Let me fact check it for real before I really say something. All right.
Bob Jones say Wimby the best player in the series over Shea. Oh,
Look, check this out. The game that J Dub played, the game that J Dub played, what you call them beat the Spurs 119 to 98. Shea
mm,
went for 34, Holmgren went for 8, Wiggins went for 5, and J Dub went for 20. They gonna need J Dub. They
mm.
gonna need J Dub. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. Now then let me go to another game. Cause I don't want you to feel like, oh, that nigga ain't calling out the field. No, I'm gonna do it all over here. Cause I ain't got this. Ain't none of these ain't my teams. I just like watching good basketball. I'm just
Right.
being honest with you.
And we in for a good one for shit sure.
The first time they played, J Dub didn't play, and they lost by 111, 109. Shea had 29, Holmgren had 17, Hornstein had 10, Dart had 3. He shot 1 for 7. That would kill them. And you know he normally banging them bitches. And Jay Williams, the backup center, who they had in the start lineup because of J Dub, he scored 17 points. He shot 5 for 16. You see what I'm saying? So let's go to the next game. No Jay Williams. Jay Williams ain't was played. Oh, that was Jay. That's the J. I'm looking at 2 J's. So he played that game. He played that game. But see, they only lost by 2 points.
Right.
He played that game. He played that game. I ain't gonna lie to you. He played that game. So let's go to the 130, 110. Jay Williams, he played number 8. He was number 8, right?
Yeah.
Something ain't right. Hold up. He wore number 8. So where the other Jay Williams at? Oh, they got two Jay Williams on their team? They got two Jay Williams, right? The dude with the dreads?
Yep.
Because I just seen it. All right, so game 2, one of the Jay Williams ain't played. So this might be the Jay Williams too. So he played this game if that's him. Because both of them, they got Jay Williams. They got two Jay Williams. They got Jay. And both of them, they spelled their names the same. So this Jay Williams right here scored 32 minutes, 17 points, 8 for 18. So that got to be the real Jay Williams. Oh, Jalen Williams went number 6. Well, all right. So this is the Jay Williams thing. He played this game, 130 to 110. 130 to 110. Spurs beat him. So he had 33 for Shea, 7 for Hornstein. He shot 3 for 10. For Holmgren. See, Holmgren, the last 2 games I seen, he gonna have to step up because he shot 1 for 7 in the first meeting, and now he's shooting 3 for 10. But you see how he been playing in the playoff lately. He the one been helping them cook, holding their foot down, just like he did in game what that was. The last game they played against the Lakers, he only scored 2 points in that first half. He was struggling, but the second half he gave him 16. That's the Holmgren we gonna need. So the Spurs blew them out. J Dub played that game. So now they down 2-0. They down 2-0. So what killed them? Kevin Johnson off the bench. Kevin Johnson off the bench bust them up. So let's go to the next game. Let's go to the next game. Shea, they lost one. Shea and them lost 117 to 102. Hardenstein, 13 points. And the only reason why I'm reading them off because I'm trying to see something. We all know what the Spurs
Right.
gonna do. I'm trying to see where OKC losing the game at instead of winning. Because Wemby did his thing. Wemby ain't even had no big game. Wemby scored 19 points, but guess what? What you call a bench? What you call him bench? Played big. You know what I mean? And De'Aaron Fox went off. De'Aaron Fox, it wasn't Wemby who really did it. De'Aaron Fox went out there and dropped 29 points. You dig what I'm saying? Castle had 19. He shot 8 for 11. That's what I'm saying. When you double Wemby, you leaving these niggas open for practice shots, Dion. So it's like you supposed to go 8 for 11. You self-check. Ain't nobody checking you. It's like you
Right.
wide open shooting this shit. But if you got a nigga in your pocket, nigga is not about to do that. So J Dub played that game too. He only scored 12 points and went 5 for 13. Luke Dog went 3 for 8. Shea went 7 for 19. That was just an all around bad shooting game for them. Because all them niggas shot pull from a 3. 1 for 6, 2 for 7. They main 3 people that shoot the threes, and Caruso got shot 2 for 12 from the 3. So we seeing where they losing the game at more to win. I just read off this. So J Dub damn near played every game then. Fuck. So I don't know what's wrong
So
with him.
so you think they gonna because they cooking in the chat though. Conquering say Jazz had the Bulls regular season in '98 too. And Jones say respectfully those regular season numbers don't mean anything. This shit different in the playoffs. Oh, he say Spurs and 6.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but look, check it out. Uh, this one night, I read the 119. So that was the full game. And let's look at this last game. Let's look at this last game. So Jay Williams ain't played the last game.
Okay.
Shea ain't played the last game they played. So Shea didn't play the last game, and Jay Will didn't play. So let's read off some of these numbers. OKC started Jay Williams, number 6. He scored 24 points, 16 for 15, 4 for 11. They had K Williams, number 34. He scored 25, 9 for 18, 4 for 7. They had Isaac Joe, 2 points, 1 for 7. They had the dude Wiggins. He scored 20 points. And Casey Wallace gave you 13. Caruso didn't play. Hornstein, Holmgren didn't play. J
Damn.
Dub O'Shea didn't play. And the people still gave you 106 points. That's the game one of the games I was talking about too. Because they did that shit for the last couple of games of the season to go in the playoffs healthy. This
Right.
one of the games that I was telling you, they must play their start. Hornstein, Holmgren, Shea, J Dub, Blue Dark, and Caruso didn't play, and the people still gave you 106, bro. Like, that's what I'm looking at. I'm being honest with you. And you know in the playoffs, you make adjustments.
For
You make
sure.
adjustments. So if I can make an adjustment, my adjustment would be I'm gonna let this team right here feed it to Wemby. Let Wemby do his thing. Because Wemby gonna get him. He's 7 feet tall. Fuck, 7'4". So why double him?
That's
Why
what I was
bring
gonna ask
help?
you. Play them straight up and live with everybody
Just
else.
play them straight up, man, and live with the results. And everybody else, they gonna have to beat me off the dribble and show me they can put that bitch on the floor and get in their bag with it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'd do if I was the coach. That's why I feel like experience gonna play a factor. Cause none of these dudes ain't never did that shit like that against this type of team when they count. Yeah, OKC can play women 1-on-1. Damn, Durant still playing. Yeah, Durant still playing. I don't know why. This gonna be a great series though, Dion, bro. I got it going
Yeah.
7, bro. I do have it going 7. But if push was to come to shove or some like dramatic was to happen, and I have to say, if it don't go 7, would it be my outcome? I still give it 6 games.
Yeah, it's gonna go at least 6.
It's gonna go at least 6, bro. Now, who come out with it? Who come out on top? Is it yet to be seen. I'm not knocking the Spurs, and I'm not saying they can't do it. But when it comes to the experience and people that done it already at the highest level, I try not to. He must count regular season because I done seen that so many times. Derrick Rose Bulls beat the Miami in the season series and couldn't beat them in the playoffs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I done seen shit like this happen. I done seen Philadelphia beat Dallas and couldn't beat them in the playoffs. I'm talking about football. When they had
Yeah.
with Sean McCoy and all that, they beat us both times in the regular season. We wound up playing their ass in the playoffs and we bapped this stupid ass. No team in the history of the NFL ever beat a team 3 times, from my understanding. So that goes to show you people make adjustments. And I think that coach I like the coach for San Antonio too. He young, hyena with it, gonna empty the clip. I just don't think they have enough firepower. Cause now that you got McCain, now that you got AJ stepping up their game, Dion, I'm just being honest, bro. That's 2 more niggas off the bench that can for sure give you 15 to 20 points guaranteed. I don't see that coming up. Okay, I mean off the Spurs bench. If you look at Castle, let me read out some of Castle numbers. Castle gave
They
you
only
14, right? Vassal gave you 5. They gonna need more than that, dog. Harrison Barnes gave you 9. Vassal shot 2 for 10. Harrison Barnes shot 3 for 9. Cornette shot 2 for 7. Bro, they gonna have to go to Bismack Biombo, and they gonna have to bring Kelly Olynyk in or something. They gonna have to go deep off what I'm saying. They gonna have to go deep in their fucking bench. So let me see on this one. Harrison Barnes against 2 points. Castle, he scored 20 this game on 16 to 13 to shoot because of the gravity that Wemby bring. I'm tired of telling y'all that if you watch the Spurs and they dump the ball into that young man and he about to get in his bag, he play back to the basket. Everybody sent hell for some reason. So Castle, Dylan cutting off that backdoor cut, getting easy buckets because they don't have no resistance on defense after that. Now your rotation fucked up if you don't have the pieces to get back. Some teams can
Right.
get back, some teams can make you put it on the front, make you pull that bitch. But some teams ain't able to get back. The ball move faster. The Spurs shows you that in 2014, Dion. Miami was the younger team, but they wasn't faster than that goddamn ball.
Facts.
That ball was just whipping. Like no, the ball was just whipping, man.
I was reading the chat. They cooking in the chat, though. They saying some
I see
valid
him.
points.
I see him. But see, that's wide open shots though. He said Castle and Denton better shoot the best shooting percentage from three consistently. All that driving in the paint is shut down. But listen, they're gonna have to do that at a high level. If somebody stuck to you and they don't bring their help, that percentage gonna go down. I could pull up. I watched the last game the last two games. Even when what you call them won Minnesota when they tied it up 2-2, bruh. Castle be wide open. They ain't making him put that bitch on the floor
Right.
and get in his bag. That nigga just standing there when they whip that bitch around. He just all them niggas Vassal in the corner. Now Champagne, he could put that bitch on the floor and get in his bag, and he be raising up shooting that thing. I
Yeah,
like
he
him.
do.
That's the only dude I'm telling you, Brian. I'm not biased with this shit, bro. Ain't none of these dudes my team. I'm looking at it. He said, "Who gonna guard Wemby?"
Chat.
Man, that dude's got three bigs to throw at Wemby. I wouldn't even put Chet on him because Chet is a scorer. I put Hornstein on him. They could go two bigs. They could go two bigs. I would go two bigs right now and shut that shit down. Hornstein, you got the defensive purpose. If he check Hornstein on the offensive when it's time for him to play defense, Chet gonna kill whoever. Cause who gonna check Chet? They ain't got no more bigs over there like y'all think. Women gonna eat regardless, man.
So what
With, with,
y'all
with,
saying in the chat? Y'all saying Hartenstein too slow for Wimby, but he too strong for Wimby though.
Thank you, man. He ain't slow. That dude ain't slow. And you know he done practiced that little footer now. That little floater. Like he'll put that bitch on the floor and get in that paint, just float that bitch up to the rim, and that bitch be dropping sometimes. I was like, man, he done develop a little floater now. A little Tony Parker scene. I got you. Yeah. I like that Hornstein put in his bag. But
Yeah, I
it's
could
gonna be a
smoke a
wonderful
bag of
show.
that. Johnny said they're gonna put Lou Dort on him, and then Wimby and I mean Chet and Hartenstein can play help defense on him. I could see that too though. Start off with Lou Dort on him, but
Start
he could
off with
shoot
Lou
over
Dort.
Dort though, so I don't know. I don't know. I see what you saying though, but he could shoot over Lou Dort though. All right, all night. Salute,
All right,
brother.
baby, y'all be safe. I'm about to do that too. What's up, GG baby?
GG.
Salute. Y'all go subscribe to GG. I ain't sending no double team. I'm not. I can't do it. That's gonna open everybody else up and get them confidence. If I'm trying to beat this Spurs team, knowing how tall he is, he can see over the defense anyway. Why send a fucking double team? It just don't make no sense. He can shoot over everybody if he want. He could get to his spot like he do. We not saying he don't have a bag or none of that. Only thing I'm saying is ways to beat him, and everything is even. I just read the stats off from points to conference wins, home wins, road wins. They like butt cheeks. They that close together. But what's gonna be the main factor? Experience, execution, rotations. And I done seen OKC do it at the highest level, bro. And they ain't scared to put them niggas in there. I done seen Caruso guard a center. If that's the case, I put Freddy Krueger on that nigga. Because we done seen what he did Jokic. We seen what Freddy Krueger did Jokic and made it hard for him. I wouldn't even put Lou Dork on him. If that's the case, I'll go Freddy Krueger on him if I want to play small ball. And I put Lou Dork on Fox. Now let's check this out. Y'all keep talking about who gonna check women, who gonna check this. Who gonna check SGA? Ain't nobody over there can stop that dude. Who gonna check J Dub if he be able to play? They ain't got that many defenders. Castle nice. Who gonna stop Case and Wireless? I ain't must get to the AJ Mitchells
Or the McCains.
or the McCains. And they just got McCain late in the year in the trade. But them dude, man, I
Wait,
don't
you
know.
said you fine with Castle holding SGA?
Boy, you crazy
Oh.
like a motherfucker, man. It's gonna be murder, she wrote. And I like Castle. Hard nosed defender. But all that wild man shit ain't about to happen. That's what I'm saying, GG. They act like these people don't have bodies to throw at Wimby to slow them down and just make it hard. And I wouldn't even must go small. Like I said, I still go big like I've been doing the whole playoffs. Hornstein and Holmgren. Holmgren, you help defense. Hornstein, you put that body on him and wham down. Make him play both sides. Don't just give him no cakewalk. I don't see nobody on that side besides Darren Fox and Wimby and maybe what the name is?
And
Champagne.
Penny. Yeah.
That's the only three niggas that I seen put the ball on the floor consistent and get it at mid range and raise up when they can't get to the basket. They'll do it, but a lot of niggas not consistent like the three that I named and can hit like those three. Everybody else, they'll do it, but they don't mean they consistent or they can do it. They do it because that's their job, I guess. But man, I don't know, man. We been on this bitch a little while. I'm about to go get me something to eat. What time it is, Dion? It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, I came on this bitch. I gave y'all about 3 hours, 4 hours down there. Glad to have you on, Dion. And I'm about to get me something to eat. And I'm about to go, and I'll be back, dog, because we got more shit to talk about.
Yeah,
I
I
got
had
more
ate
shit to talk
breakfast.
about.
My old lady had made me breakfast. I ate when we were still talking about that Kobe and Bryant shit.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
But when
get
I
you
come
some
back
eating,
on, I'm gonna
brother.
send you the link. I'm about to give me something to eat, put some gas in my fuel, and I'm gonna be right back with another slip slapper, man.
Yes, sir.
Boulevard
Salute to
Sports
the
News coming
gang.
back at you. Love all y'all, man. Much love, man. Hit that like,
Minute.
share, and subscribe for me.